Oh, what the fuck?
Yes, go Mark.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome back. We're here. D. Petty says, "Oh my God, crazy." Okay. Wait, Dan, did you type that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, who's on Dan's account? Should we be worried?
It's Megan.
Already done that?
Okay. Hi. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're a minute late.
Did she go?
Sorry, I forgot to have music set up.
Brody.
What?
Did she go?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
can
right.
you let her in a couple minutes? Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Let's start with the recap. Okay. Well, these guys shove food in their face. Like I said, they're doing just a little better than terrible.
Look,
Still eating on
we
screen.
got a little cupcake.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
ice cream.
Hey, we get to eat on stream.
It's
Sponsored
definitely
by
easier for you.
your local
Starbucks.
coffee shop.
Ignore the mermaid.
Yeah, just cover it over. Okay, so last session we started with Drae rather immediately spilling to Lorelei that her memory had been modified by the Thieves Guild when they inadvertently, forgot that they weren't allowed to bring her to the Thieves Guild's hideout. She was faced with a tough decision. Would she try to hide the mark that appeared on her hand after she got rid of it with her magic? Or would she try and explain what happens to the Thieves Guild? They eventually decided to go and deal with the Thieves Guild directly and make up for the mistake, which pleased the lurking guildmaster who had been listening in to their deliberations.
Great.
He renewed the modified memory.
Super cool.
And then Lorelei went on that same day to use magic to divine that the Yaikzal's sickness was in fact due to pregnancy, which should be impossible anatomically, as she is a dragonborn and is supposed to lay eggs.
Yeah, super weird.
And is also sleeping with an ogre, so should not be able to reproduce. We found out that this was because of the god she made a pact with arbitrary messing with her life. She told the group about this pact, which was a bit of a wild ride with a mix of emotions. Berrian storming out, the rest of the party having mixed results. Kea'Na completely unfazed and unconcerned as usual. Yaikzal and Berrian went on to work things out after the girls went house shopping and embarrassed the pompous sales agent who assumed she wouldn't have the money to buy some of the higher-end homes.
She bought the most expensive.
She did, yeah. Lorelei was whisked off by the queen. She was given a luxurious trip to Camradel, and once they arrived, found 2 virgin ships that had been prepared as an endowment for her school in the Warren, or the slums. While she was away, Sindri managed to accidentally allow a steam elemental into Berrian's tower. The party kept it busy while Sindri tried to whisk together some magic and reverse pull it back into the plane that it came from. We ended after that with a standoff with Drae, Sindri, and Berrian having just come to a close.
Turn it down 1 click.
I don't have the
Can
click.
you turn that down like 1 click?
Oh yeah,
That's better.
1 click, done. So yeah, we are shortly after you having held the aging apprentice of Berrian.
This is like during Lorelei's vacation.
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
Sindri?
You stayed to have a talk with your brother after, so Sindri has already left, and you talked with your brother about how he treated Sindri.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that's done.
Yes.
I would then go to talk to Sindri quick.
Okay. You make your way over. You find him in one, probably up in
Okay.
the bedroom at this point.
I'm just gonna turn to him, I'm like, Sindri,
Yes. Oh wait, no, he left. You guys asked him to get out of the tower. He is not in the tower. He said he would have a day about town.
okay, whenever he would come back, I would have a conversation with him at some point in time
Okay.
when he's back.
Something else will happen first.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not super. Just it's literally a 2-second conversation.
Wednesday, do you think I was in the wrong?
For what?
I might have told Sindri that he shouldn't stay in the tower anymore and should leave and not
Forever?
put everyone at risk. Yeah.
It's Berrian's tower and it's his apprentice.
Yeah.
Not really your place.
I don't care. He put
That's
you.
the type of thing you should care about.
He
because
put
it's your
you at
brother.
risk. He put Berrian at risk. Like, what happens if we aren't around and he does something stupid?
I'm just saying it's your brother's choice, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he doesn't always make the right decision.
Well, that's rich.
What? What are you trying to say?
Listen, I'm not saying you're in the wrong. I'm just saying, maybe talk to your brother
Well, what
first.
should I do? How do I keep you safe?
You already do, love.
Yeah, but what happens when I'm not here?
But you can only do so much.
It's not really good enough.
That's how it is, though. Good enough or not, that's living. It's dangerous stuff.
Alright, just promise you won't get yourself killed trying to save them.
I stayed downstairs.
It's good.
Fine. Don't have to worry about me. I know how to look after my own.
On that note, just so that I can make it like a thing, Berrian has gone out of his way and worked very hard to make it a safe place for the students.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like the absolute inevitability of like something like that happening, he like when you're in the class when you're working with magic, when they're in the classrooms and stuff, the doors are shut. It's run safely. It's not just a hodgepodge like operation.
Hey, you go shoot your fireball wherever. It'll be fine.
Listen, we're not really worried about what you're learning in here. It's a money laundering operation. Everything you do is a cover. It's a smoke screen. Alright? Go hog wild. What do I care? Sure, summon undead. I don't know, a demon. Call an elder god. I don't know. Just as long as my cash gets clean.
Yeah.
So just
Maybe
making
put
that
it under my
like
service.
putting that out there so that's like kind of the
Yeah,
theme
it's a
of
money laundering operation with no rules and no safety measures. Got it.
Okay, where's all my fucking money?
Other people's money. You're the low man on the totem pole. All right, so yes, no, noted. You have put quite a bit of magic, and some of your safety measures have been learned the hard way, mostly through Sindri. So next we'll have Yaikzal. You're at your bar.
Yeah.
Couple of you're looking over the request that has come in for you to send more gladiators as the arena is getting up in full swing, and you've had some success. Sending some off already, and you're actually probably at this point looking to expand your school a little bit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So hiring staff and that sort of thing. When the door opens, and you pay no mind, people come and go, and then you hear Maglynn, "Oh, dear, didn't expect ya. Shouldn't you be learning?" And you would hear a voice you do recognize. "Well, I got kicked out today."
Oh my god!
As you turn, Sindri walking in, Maglynn looks over as you yell out, "Sindri, you know each other?"
My friend is the school, head,
School head?
where he learns, I guess, magic.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
Berrian, he's been here before.
I told you about him. You know Berrian, told you all about him.
Sindri, I doubt you've been kicked out.
No, I did, yes. I apparently made a mistake for progress, and now I've been forced to leave for a little while while Drae calms down.
Berrian would not just kick you out.
Drae lifted me by my collar, shook me about.
He's not the head
No,
of
no.
the school.
Drae did that.
Drae,
Sindri.
yes.
Drae isn't the head of the school.
Yeah, well, he shook me about, told me to leave. Berrian said it's probably a good idea to go out for a little while, so I thought I'd come see my lovely wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what exactly did you do to get yourself kicked out then?
I was there, I could tell you.
I don't think she put
You were not there.
Yeah, I was fighting with them.
Oh, that's right, you were there, yeah. Yeah, you left after. And he's like, "Oh, we don't need to talk about that. Get me a drink." And she turns and looks at you. "What happened? What did he do?"
He summoned an elemental.
Again!
It was a steam one.
She rounds on Sindri. "The whole point of you going to this was you'd have somewhere safe to learn. You'd stop breaking all this business about you. I am learning. I'm learning everything."
He is learning a little bit from this.
See?
Yeah, that wasn't good though. That you shouldn't do that.
It's going to be really good. Oh, man, you should see this thing when it's done. I have plans.
Only under Berrian's supervision, right?
Of course, yes. Eventually he'll give me it back so I can experiment again.
He terrified the students.
They'll be alright.
Berrian's gonna probably pop in here now.
You're going to the bar for some reason?
I to talk to Sindri.
Oh, you have no idea where he's gone. He's out on the city. He will probably be back late in the evening.
Okay.
But I got to fight, so I wasn't that upset.
See? We have people like her around, it's fine. That doesn't make it fine, Sindri.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's okay.
Listen, I hear about this again. Alright? I'm gonna have a talk with Berrian. I'm gonna tell him some things you don't want him to know. And he's gonna keep you in line. Fine, I'll be more careful.
Sits down.
Can I get that drink? You can see the bar.
Gets up and walks over and grabs a drink down from him.
I know you guys were married.
Aye. Quite a few years now.
Is he the reason you wanted a job and stay in the city?
Well, I thought he'd better come by. He's been around here a while, and it's nice to be closer, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be far.
I was nice for a while. No, a real vacation.
That's the vacation ended because you came here.
Well, it's the first time he's been by.
Yeah, I haven't seen him here before.
To be honest, I get a nagging feeling if he's away for too long. I know something's going wrong somewhere.
That's how it works. Wow.
If you could, make sure you apologise as proper to Berrian.
Sure.
You tell me how he does it, and I'll make sure he gets his.
Sure, I could take him after this drink unless you want to hang out with him.
Yeah, well, if he said he got kicked out, he better stay here a while.
Yeah. We could all just talk.
Sure, it's not too busy.
Tell me more about yourself. And she's like putting the paperwork away. Like,
I was like,
Sure, right after you finish, we can chat.
fuck. I don't want to.
as she pours a drink and like sets it on the table and like slides it towards you, but not like brings it over to your table, like leaves it
For when you're done.
Thanks.
got a nice cup of juice there for you.
Thanks. She'll like take it and be like,
No, grabs it after you're done.
Sets it back on the counter.
no, she takes her paperwork.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Signing your
Grumble.
name on things, looking over the different trainers you could hire.
This one sounds good. She like shows Maglynn.
I don't know anything about that.
I mean, look at their photo. It looks nice.
Sure, shield fighting. That's interesting.
I've never seen it before, so I'm very excited about it.
I guess they fight with the shield.
Yeah, but I used to gladiator fight. I'd never fought them, so I'm curious.
Not my favourite business, must say. Been to the games once or twice, but not for me.
The game, like you used to fight?
No,
Oh, you were doing
spectating. Spectating.
I was in it. I was the gladiator.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awfully dangerous. No wonder you got all those scars.
spent my life there, basically.
Oh.
But I'm no longer the gladiator. I'm the, what do you call?
Gladiatrix.
What do you call someone that owns people?
Oh no.
White.
I don't know why I learned. I just-
Gladiator,
The
maybe?
fuck off.
Trainer. I'm a trainer.
Oh.
Yeah. So many of them died.
It would be Lannister. Is what you're called.
She still would not know. She's like, yeah, this is a nice business opportunity. I don't care about the titles.
I might be wrong about that. There's numerators and Lannister. And, yeah. All right, so that's how that goes. Eventually, late in the evening, Sindri does trudge his way back into the tower, and Wednesday would come up. Berrian,
Yes.
Sindri came back. He said to let you know when he came in.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay.
So send him. I'm just gonna kind of like when he comes in. I'm in the classroom. Hey,
Yaikzal comes in behind him.
I need to know how he apologizes to you.
Oh, Sindri,
Yes,
you got a minute?
of course.
Here, come into the classroom.
All right.
Steps into the classroom.
I'll shut the door after Yaikzal comes in.
Yeah, spit it out.
Anything important, Yaikzal, or?
No, I just need to hear how he apologizes to you, and
Oh,
I'm forced
right,
to make him
yes.
apologize so his
Sorry
wife's happy.
about what happened. I'll be more careful next time. Check everything 3 times, you know.
Okay, that's a good start. How about we get a little more elaborate on our action steps? Remember we talked about action steps?
Oh, God, you're going to make me make another checklist, aren't you?
No, I'm just gonna make you tell me a little bit more of what you're gonna do to make that not happen again.
Good. Checklists are for people who can't remember things. Don't give me that look. All right. Well, for the first part, I think the opening might have been the problem. I mean, I didn't expect something to be able to get through.
Okay.
There was some sort of screening over that.
Okay.
I mean, as test runs go, it was pretty successful. Nothing got broken except for a couple glasses, lamps. But
And the
that was
potential loss of life.
Nobody died.
Okay. Okay, great. So you've talked about some things that happened in the thing. What are some other things that I told you should do? When it comes to things like this that are dangerous, you're still an
probationary.
Apprentice.
Oh yes, that.
You're an
apprentice.
Great. And what do apprentices do?
Study.
And check with their
teachers.
Great. I'm not upset with you learning and stuff like that, but what I need you to do, and I'm going to pull out a scroll of sending. You should be nearly able to cast 3rd level spells now.
No.
What level? Yeah, no, soon.
In like 2.5 years, or in like a little over a year and a half.
Okay, anyways.
We're in the first weeks of
this,
so he's nowhere near at that point.
I'm going to give you this
I like things.
so that when
God, is it a checklist?
It's not a checklist, it's a spell.
Oh, I like spells.
You can put it in your book.
All right.
And it's going to allow you to check in with me more often.
Oh.
Okay? It's a scroll of sending.
That is useful.
It's not going to cost you anything. It's my gift to you.
Well, thank you.
All I ask is that you get to a level where you can use it. And that when you can, that you use it.
Of course.
And check in with me if I'm not around. Or check in with Berrian too. Somebody.
Alright.
If there's ever a thing where you're like, this could hurt people, or, it'll be alright, or, maybe that vent's a little too small, or, maybe I need explosives, elementals, and I give like a list of 10 things. I'm like, you need to check in.
I will.
Just actually, here, better thing. If you think your wife would have a problem with it, check in.
She has a problem with everything.
I can get you a list from her.
Lists are, they don't work.
No,
I'm just saying,
people who can't remember.
Here's the thing. If you think about it, and your wife is like, you shouldn't have done that.
That's everything.
Okay, so maybe...
Alright, I'll give up being an apprentice and go till a field somewhere and shovel cow dung from one corner to the other.
Sindri, you can take it to extremes, or you could use your brain and understand what I'm trying to get from you. I know you're a very smart man.
I'm just saying, nobody got hurt. No one was gonna get hurt.
But what if someone did get hurt?
And
what's her name? The little girl.
The youngest of your
Eric.
apprentices.
Shit. Starts with an E or an A.
Let's see. That is Erithel.
Okay, Sindri, put it like this. What if Erithel died?
Why would she die?
From the
She's
steam
an elf.
elemental.
She was stuck in the room. No
Listen
one's
to
gonna
me.
Die.
What would you do if what would you do?
I wouldn't get her in a situation where she's gonna die.
Listen to my point.
Run to the temple, I guess.
Okay, so just be aware that that type of thing could happen, and it's not just your life that's in the balance.
I'm always careful. Do you know how long I've worked with explosives? Count my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You mean the
5,
missing
6,
one?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Is he missing a finger?
He's not. No.
It would be really funny if he had 8 fingers. Count my fingers.
Sindri, I've been working with you for a year now?
Yeah. I don't know.
Sindri,
At least 4 months.
I've been working with you long enough that you are good, but you sometimes don't think of everything. I'm just wanting you to lean on other people to make sure that maybe other people think of other things that you're not thinking of.
Fine.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
I appreciate you as a student. I want to keep you as a student. These are the things I have to do to keep you as a student.
Well, that's good, I guess.
If someone dies because of you,
no one's gonna die.
you can't be a student here anymore.
I get it. I'm not gonna kill anybody.
All right. We're good?
I'll go check in with your wife and she'll look up.
Okay. Thank you, Sindri.
Welcome.
So he has a scroll of sending for whenever he can.
Okay.
He can put his book now. He just can't use it.
Hi, Tyrant.
That's everything I wanted to do there.
Okay. So that is how your conversation with Sindri goes. Hello, Hive Tyrant. Also, something Hive Tyrant lurking. Okay, got it. Also, me and Dan are going to do our adventure talks.
Adventure talks
At the end of the month, and we're gonna have Hive Tyrant as a special guest for that. So yeah,
Ooh.
he's gonna come for that. So you guys can come. That's gonna be on the 30th, I think.
The Monday, yeah.
Yeah, Monday at the end of the month. So look forward to that. Probably sometime around 6, our usual stream time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, you talked to Sindri. So what is next? Well, next Lorelei would get back. Let me just see where I'm
Okay,
at.
so we're 3 weeks into downtime.
Yeah, we would be over a month into downtime
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah, just keep me updated on the time because I have things that come along.
So yeah, we'd be over a month as the rather luxurious skyship that you've been traveling on with Queen Hestia docks back in Alokrin, and you're able to disembark. She waves goodbye from you with a promise to finalize the setting up of your tower, and to meet you there tomorrow for you to cast the spell.
Okay. First thing Lorelei does, go see Ari probably.
Okay. You make your way to see Ari. You find her. Actually, let's see if she's around. She is around. You're like knocking at her door, and you knock, no answer, and you're kind of waiting a minute. You knock again, and then you hear behind you. Can I help you?
Ah,
So you see her coming up and pulling off her like walking cloak.
hi, I just got back.
Well, that's good news. As she unlocks the door and lets you into her room. Throws her cloak up.
So, how are you? How are things?
Well, I've been keeping myself entertained.
Oh? With who?
Well, you'll find out eventually, I'm sure.
What's that supposed to mean?
Do you like ruining surprises?
I am not great with them.
Well, some practice for you then.
Mm-hmm.
You're adorable when you're flustered.
It's just my gut instinct is to read your mind, and I'm trying not to.
That's a good call.
Mm-hmm. Insight check.
Go ahead.
It's not reading her mind, she just tries to figure it out without magic. 39.
Okay. Like, yeah, you know she's keeping something from you, no question. She said so. You get the sense that it's a sort of, there's like a mirthfulness to her. She's very pleased with herself. And it's probably at somebody's expense. Maybe yours. You're not certain about that. But definitely related to you.
I can't stay long because I have to go make sure Yaikzal hasn't collapsed into a heap of hormones. So,
Right.
see you later tonight?
Sure.
And he'll just give her a kiss and head out.
Okay. Kiss on the cheek, which she allows, and you run out to find Yaikzal.
Eating
Do.
at her house. She's at her house.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, Lorelei would go to the bar, not find her.
Hi.
Where's Yaikzal?
Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Hi.
Hi.
How are things?
Oh, great to see me too. Good, hey. Sorry, I expected you to go on the next thing, but you actually did check in, and it's always nice.
Yeah, well,
Hey, if you're looking for Yaikzal, she's at her house tonight.
okay. Bye.
Bye.
Shakes her head as you run out of the bar.
Like an awkward wrong number.
Yeah.
Where you're like, it's been too long since we've talked, and now I like have to. I don't know.
As you run into the inner run, make your way around to the rather large mansion at the more fabulous
Why did I do
side.
that?
The brothers are rubbing off
Yeah.
on her. As you find yourself outside of a rather expansive mansion.
I hate it, but it works.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's been working on her garden.
Yeah, okay.
So like everything around is like beautiful
Yeah.
color. Like she's actually has the space for flowers and they're living. Not
16.
picked from a flower
It's a
stand.
D12.
So, some fresh flowers that have been grown properly.
Oh wow.
She's inside.
Do.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm really close to the doorway. Give me a second.
I'm back.
She'll open it. You're back! And she'll
opens.
hug you immediately.
Yeah, you would immediately feel the baby bump.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 month pregnant, she is like 3 times as big as she should be. It should be like almost unnoticeable. There's like a decent amount of belly going on right now as she gives you a hug.
Hi.
All right. Like,
How was your trip?
it was weird.
Oh, what happened?
It's just a lot of time to myself and people doing whatever I ask, and it's weird.
It sounds horrible.
It wasn't great. They kept like offering to bring me things, and I was like, no, it's fine. Just like enjoy your time. I got escorted around Cameradel by like 20 armed guards. Yeah,
Fancy.
I don't know what happened there, but it's like the water's super high and it's super low.
You guys would know about that. That was a like worldwide cataclysm. The ocean levels worldwide rose.
Well, I mean, I heard the rumors, but like,
Yeah.
oh, what, the
Wow.
ocean rises 100 feet? Yeah, right.
It's real. Wow. You see my garden?
I did. It looks really nice.
You need to see the back.
Okay.
There's like a gazebo, and there's a nice little eating area.
Okay, just show me the whole house.
It's not all done yet, and you can't see a specific room.
That's fine.
You'll see in like 2 days.
Open D&D Spellfire.
I can handle 2 days.
It's almost done.
So, how are you feeling?
Hungry.
Have people been checking on you?
So much. I don't get any time alone. This is the first time, and I'm not even alone.
That's great.
Yeah. Was Big Red at the bar?
Yeah, he would have been outside.
Yeah, he was outside.
Good. I don't know what he does when he leaves the house. It's weird. Like, we used to sleep upstairs, and now he's not home all the time because he don't work here. So I don't know if he goes to work or if he goes somewhere else and does something.
Oh.
I doubt he does. I mean, it's him. But still worrying. He should just stay here. But Barney's protection, I guess.
You could hire someone else.
No, he likes it. I wouldn't want
Keeps
to
him
do that.
busy. He won't pester you.
Yeah, you know, as much as I complain about him not being home, at least he doesn't interfere with my furniture, so... He only moves things, like big things, but other than that, I kick him out.
My silver lining.
Yeah, but he's strong.
Yeah. So there's a gazebo?
Yeah, she'll like lead her like through the kitchen out the back like glass door.
You come through the kitchen, and there's like you can see like a half-eaten pickle and like a whole block of cheese with like 2 bites out of it, and like a bunch of bread that looks like it's hardening there that got like started with some.
We're
like,
in that
butter.
phase already. Alright.
What phase?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. This is my garden, and there's like so many colors. Like she like they're mainly pinks and like reds, and there's this pretty like big gazebo with like vines coming up it with like white lilies or something coming off it, and there's like a swinging chair, big enough to fit Big Red, and her. It's huge.
This is quaint.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
I don't get him to sit out here enough,
It looks like the places I hated growing up.
but it's mine.
It's perfect, yeah.
I like having a garden.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I have things to do now every day other than paperwork. God, I miss adventuring. It's just paperwork and
What are
fighting.
you doing
people.
paperwork for?
The gladiator school. We're upgrading,
Oh.
and everyone needs paperwork for it to be official. Like, can't I just take someone off the street? No, I need paperwork.
Sorry. Well, I'm starting the school, so I should have free time. I don't think there's that much paperwork involved in running a school.
I don't know what a school is.
It's where you learn things about stuff.
Oh, I know the definition. I've never been to one.
Well, I think tomorrow I'm building it.
You want me to teach people to fight? Self-defense class.
maybe I'm trying to steer away from violence.
Where are you putting it?
The Warrens,
They should know self-defense.
most of them will know some form of it. Like, I more want to teach about the way the city works and
Maybe.
the things that the nobles use to sort of take advantage of everyone.
Can't bug. Maybe.
Wow, don't eat it.
Don't tempt me. I mean, maybe it could be like an optional thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a useful skill.
I mean, maybe there could be a partnership or something with your gladiator school, minus the fighting for pay.
those are slaves. So it won't work.
As you guys hear a rush of footsteps coming up behind both of you.
8th level spirit.
Trained adventurer reflexes, you both whirl in time to see the young girl throwing herself towards Yaikzal as Sammy has come and is just like launching herself
Catches
towards
her.
you. You catch her and like bring her up.
Hi, Sam.
Careful.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi, Yaikzal.
Hi.
She's like reaching out and like grabbing your hair, and you can see Gale coming in behind her.
Hi, Gail.
Hi.
Have they been staying for a while, or is this like first time they've seen each other?
No, they've been staying like since you got it. They kind of moved in right away and have been around you a lot. But they leave quite often, so they were out like visiting the city.
Did you pick a bouquet for your mom? You should.
Okay,
She'll put it down.
drops down and goes running into your garden, just like squashing stuff. And she goes again like, no, don't.
Gives me more stuff to fix. Like fixing
Well.
things.
They're staying here?
Yeah, I kind of helping out. I can't do most things, so. I also don't know how to run a home.
That's true.
I've never owned a home.
I'm also not much help.
Like I slept in alleyways before I slept on your guys' couch, so this is new.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go clean up the kitchen. Can you watch Sammy?
Yeah.
Okay. Sammy, don't step in everything. Wipe your feet when you come in. As she turns and goes in.
Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
God, I love kids. I don't even mind she's ruining all of my work. I should. I would care, but I don't because she's cute doing it.
Have you thought about like a daughter versus a son?
I just want it to be alive.
Valid.
That's a great perspective.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't even know
Especially when your conception was sort of a freak of nature
if it's
and
it
magic.
could be a monster and I wouldn't know. So I have no idea if it's even a gender in there. Do you want to see? Okay, I have one room you could see. You want to see its nursery?
Yes.
Yes! She's like, yeah! No one ever wants to see it. She walks in.
As you lead her to the nursery,
It's yellow.
there would also be a bunch
Oh.
of like weird, like unfinished metal pieces in there. The Big Red insists be around the baby, as it is ogre tradition for them to be able to play with the tools that they should be handy with. There's there's a literal hammer in there. There's like some like hunks of metal. Some of them like half shaped.
It's his tradition. We're just
Okay.
gonna only put it to bed in here.
Is he super firm on that, or is it more of a suggestion?
Firm. And like, it's not like I'm not gonna be watching it. Like I told Gail that if I'm not here and the baby's in the room, that maybe she's in the room if it's awake.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Watching your baby is a good step.
Especially around hammers.
Well, at least I won't be able to lift it for a while. In theory.
We don't. I know nothing. This is terrifying.
I don't know that many babies who can lift a steel hammer, so.
Yeah, hopefully. But do you like it? It's all there's like flowers painted on the walls, and then there's like some big red things that he likes. I don't know, like metalwork along the wall or something. I don't know what he likes.
It's
He definitely told her what he likes to add to it,
Here.
but I don't know.
Mugs, beer, whiskey.
what if we put a kitten in the beer mug? Or like make it a vase? Because we can't. It's a bad image if we put alcohol.
Volcano.
I like it.
It's very bold.
Yeah, he has full creative freedom once he can talk. Or she. Or it. It. They. Thing. Maybe I'll call it a thing.
Well,
it's out.
Wouldn't recommend it, but...
When it's out, I'll know if it's alive.
Yeah.
Definitely kicks like it. Definitely.
Oh.
No. Not aw. It hurts.
I don't know if you'd be quite far enough for that. I don't think you have to worry about that until later.
No, it looks
Your
like
third
you're...
trimester.
Yeah, it looks like you're almost
Back pain.
halfway through. Which is weird.
It's big red.
Yeah.
I like to think she's like, yeah, it's coming fast. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a quick pregnancy.
Maybe ogres just have very fast babies.
I don't know. I want to talk to him so we can go see his parents so I know more. But,
Begret has never once spoken about his family
he has
in
to
all
be
the time
once.
I've known him.
He said that his dad wanted him to be like a metal worker.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't want to. I don't know, he's
kids never do.
yeah, that's good. Maybe. I don't think putting a metal hammer in your kid's hand when they're so young is a good idea.
As you guys can hear, I said clean your feet! No, come! You hear like squelching footsteps like running around downstairs and then being followed by the chasing sound of Gale trying to grab Sammy.
Yeah.
It's like a preview.
It's okay, it's like her footprints are tiny and cute. I also hire a cleaner once a week.
Wow.
Because I don't want Gale to deal with it.
That's...
She definitely tries to, but
It'll definitely make your life easier.
without her, this house might crumble to the ground.
So, are you hungry?
Always?
For what?
Pumpkin pie with, like, lemon juice. But in a cup.
I'll be right back. As Lorelei will spend...
You're walking up to the stand. Listen, you're gonna hate me. I need you to create a monstrosity.
My friend's pregnant.
You hear them? Add olives!
Of course.
Maybe to both?
So yeah, I'll grab that and just like tend to Yaikzal.
You have to go out, but you find somebody selling cakes, and you then find somebody selling lemons and olives, and put these things together, much to your own discomfort, and bring it to Yaikzal, who will eat it happily.
Yeah, I like it. Thanks.
Anytime.
Is there anything else you want to do with Yaikzal there, or are we going to your next day?
No, yeah, she would stop by the tower maybe while grabbing this thing, or
Okay.
I'm back.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you doing?
I've had a lot of time to think.
That's a dangerous way to start a sentence.
Can
Should I be nervous?
I talk to you?
You know what? I think there's some cleaning I forgot to do in the
No,
kitchen.
no, please.
I'll be
There's
around in never.
It's important.
Alright, fine.
She's sort of like,
Hi.
hi, I will talk to you in just a second.
Okay, bye.
He gives her a quick hug, and then
Hi.
we'll lead Wednesday to like somewhere private-ish.
Okay. Okay, you take her to one of the rooms not in use, and she's standing nervously by the door.
So, I am worried about Drae.
Alright.
I just Do you think he's a good person?
Drae? Aye, of course.
Okay.
Why?
It's just, you know, Braxton was, right, the old leader of the Proudfoots. He only really cared about himself, or anyone who could help him take care of himself.
Right.
And I feel like I'm seeing signs that Drae's sort of in it for the power and the respect.
That's not what I'm seeing. I think Drae's in it for the manpower to follow me around everywhere I go, so I can't go any shopping without being followed.
Well, yeah, it's a form of power, right?
I think he just worries for the most part. I know he just worries for the most part. God,
Well-
can the man worry?
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
Not you too.
Not. I'm doing something useful about it. I knew Drae could help me when I met him. 'Cause I knew I could control him.
That tracks, right?
And I'm tired of controlling people. And I'm afraid that if I just let Drae go, he'll ruin what I'm trying to build.
What are you trying to build?
Something better? Where people, like, have ways out of the lives they've been born into?
Charity?
Sure.
An orphanage?
I'm building a school,
Oh, alright.
and it's just, you know, I feel like I'm taking the Proudfoots in one direction and Drae's taking them in another. And technically he's in charge of all of them. And,
Aye. I don't know if street thugs make the best teachers, though.
well, they aren't going to be teaching. I think Berrian has some of his apprentices coming over.
Alright.
I'm,
A bunch of them just left, though, just so you know.
that's awkward. We'll figure it out. I'm just worried about Drae, and especially, like, just, you know, with Berrian going around with his whole, like, Butcher of Alokrin thing, and the way Drae's been reacting
what?
to... What?
Berrian going around with what?
You didn't know.
No? Wait, are you sure?
Shit,
Lorelei is the only one who even like suspects it. She doesn't even have confirmation. Lorelei
Yes.
has an insight
How
check.
do you know?
I don't... Well, I know he started it.
Everybody knows. Wait,
Like, maybe he's not involved anymore, but he...
Insight check.
You shouldn't... It's like a 20-something.
Deception.
alright.
But I'm just worried Drae's gonna snap in the wrong direction.
What sort of direction?
I don't know, something...
I mean, he did kind of shake Sindri up a little bit. He can be a wee bit violent. Not as me or any of his friends, but
Yeah, I'm just worried, and I don't want to sort of puppet him for the rest of my life.
right.
For his sake and for mine. So,
Oh, why don't you advise him instead then?
I can try. I'm not the most persuasive. I can manipulate pretty good, but
What? Maybe it'll be some good practice the other way for you. I don't know if manipulate pretty good is great credentials for a headmaster,
yeah,
mistress.
he doesn't really listen to me
That's
unless
true.
I make him.
Aye.
He likes you a lot more.
Oh, you want me to?
Not do anything
I'm
specific.
never around. I'm not allowed close enough to anything dangerous for me to be around when he's being all violent. I just hear about it later.
Well, if you hear or see anything about him becoming more violent or whatever, just
Sure.
do your best to sort of steer him away from it.
Do my best, eh?
Yeah.
Always do. Well, this turned out better than I expected.
Just, it would make me feel better.
Sure, sure.
I don't actually have any cleaning to do, so I don't got nowhere to be. You want something to eat? You've been gone for a while.
Well, I brought this. It's for Yaikzal. You don't want to know.
She's been making some weird concoctions.
Yeah.
I had to downright refuse to make a few of them. Just on like a war crimes level, you know.
Yeah, I had to ask a pie maker to put a pie in a cup.
There's olives on that. That's pie underneath. I thought it was bread crust. You did it to the poor man.
It's strawberries with olives.
I apologize
Is that mustard
and
custard?
paid him extra for his trouble.
At least you did that. Alright, well, I'll make you something actually appetizing.
That sounds wonderful.
Sure. Aye. So tell me all about your time with the Queen. And she will just bring you into the kitchen and start the spotless kitchen that has just freshly been cleaned. And start making you some food and basically just like hearing everything about how your trip with the Queen went.
Mostly boring. Nobles are stuck up.
Couple of interesting moments, meeting the captain. Okay. So that's how that goes. Is Lorelei doing anything else?
No, she'll just like say hi to Kea'Na in that time and then bring her thing back to Yaikzal and sort of just dote on her for the rest of the day until the evening, and she'll go back to Ari.
Okay. Yes, Daniel.
If we can snap back to the beginning of downtime, I do have something I wanted to start back then that I forgot.
I like to think
Lay it on me.
as you're walking out. It's like,
Oh, hold on.
but as she's walking out, she's like, bye, bye. She'll close the door. Get alone.
I'm just going to the Adventures Guild or something. I'm looking for a teacher.
What sort of teacher?
Someone to teach me Abyssal.
Oh, okay. The Merchant's Guild is probably the best place to
I'll
start.
go there.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, looking for an instructor.
Okay, sure. I mean, we have all sorts of notices that we post on behalf of people. We also have a library of different scribes as well as sages.
I like sliding them.
This isn't gonna hurt me, is it?
No, it's paper and ink. This one will.
Takes it.
Just, I'm kidding. It's paper and ink. It's fine.
Okay, sir, I just want you to know that if this damages my safety at all, you will be liable to the Merchant's Guild, something we take very seriously.
It's not gonna hurt you, please.
Okay.
Just
she opens it. What does she open?
It just says, I need someone to teach me Abyssal.
That's an odd request.
Mm-hmm. So it's in
you're
paper.
actually the second request we've had recently for this.
Okay. It's all the rage at the parties.
No, I don't think. Well, anyways, yeah. I mean, we have put a request out for one to come. I know that a couple people in the guild were contacting some friends of theirs, and it sounds like it's likely we'll have one lined up to come to the city in the near future. I guess I could add to the list that there's 2 potential students for them.
I'm gonna give my business card for the tower.
Oh, Master Berrian.
Yeah.
Oh, very sorry. Yes, of course, I'll look into it right away, my lord.
Okay. Thank you. Just get them to get a hold of me at the tower when they come to town.
Sure, of course.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I will. You have a great day as well. Shay says Stream Shadowrun returns. Do it.
He says it's on Xbox Pass or Game Pass now.
Oh, is it out?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
And you can play it on your PC with your Xbox Pass.
Yeah, I mean, I have Game Pass. I'm gonna go download it tonight, I guess. Or I won't be home tonight, but tomorrow.
Alright then.
Okay, so that's
I'm
done. So there's 2 other important things that happened in this period. So, Berrian, one of the things would be you and Charisse would have been, during this time, exchanging letters.
Okay.
Which is kind of the primary way. Like, she would just...
Do I get a letter from her first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you would get a letter from her.
Hit me with this letter that you've already pre-written, and give me the flavor.
Yeah,
It's just a big, like, naked painting of her.
Oh sheesh.
It's something along the lines of Berrian, our last meeting was quite lovely. Thank you very much for taking me flying. I hope you enjoyed the Storm Eyrie. You'd expressed some interest in some of my work, so I ended this with a poem for you. And there would be a 3-line, what are they called, 747?
Berrian and me
Okay.
living together,
What are they
Awesome.
happy,
Haiku?
Haiku, yes.
refrigerator.
Yeah, there would be a little haiku on it, and it's about, like, flying. Like,
Okay.
breeze in the hair.
I am going to read back and be like, Dear Charisse, I started this letter off, and then it sounded kind of funny and bad, so I'm just going to talk from the heart. ... I appreciate your poem. And then I'll just, like, go on and...
You write this sort of, like, rambling, like, stream of consciousness letter back to her. Everything you receive is, like, this immaculately penned, like, letter that is like, perfectly, like, like she has a beautiful writing style, very talented writer.
Mine is just, like...
Very fine hand.
It's very good penned and everything.
Yeah.
It's more, like, point form, and he's like, Dear Charisse, I'm going to dispense with the formality, because it sounded weird when I wrote it the first time. And then it's like, with like an arrow over here, and it's like, so...
Like crossed out portions. Hers is like final draft, like definitely rewritten.
And then it's like, so I thought you might appreciate this. And I'm going to send her like a puzzle.
Okay.
Like a word puzzle kind of thing.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
There are 3
But it's a clue
elves,
to our next date.
2 half-orcs. One of them is 12 years old, the other is 13.
How difficult is the puzzle?
Can I roll to gauge her intelligence?
Not with only one date under you.
Okay.
Even
What do
the
I
letters?
glean from if I roll an insight? What do I glean like her ability?
You don't know her well enough to know that.
Okay. So if I had to give it a 1 out of 5, I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 out of 5.
All right. Your next letter. There's like a PS on the bottom from her, and you guys basically just talk as fast as post will go.
Okay.
Which, considering you're in the same city, is fairly quick. So like a letter a day sort of thing, back and forth.
Yeah.
Her last one is a PS. Still working on the puzzle, but I'll have it cracked soon. Her next letter does not mention the puzzle.
Oh no.
Oh, is she not good?
Well, she's no wizard, and she rolled a nat 1 and a 6. So.
Oh no.
Can I spend an inspiration die on one of her rolls?
Okay, what inspiration die?
I have a
do?
D12.
Okay, you send her a hint. Go ahead and roll a d12 for me.
But like a hint that isn't a hint, like, you know what I mean? Like a discreet hint.
Maybe the second half-orc and
Don't
the first
fail me.
elf are kind of
Don't
nice.
fail me. Don't fucking fail me. 7.
Okay, that turns it to a 13.
Oh no.
That's better. She'll write back on the next one a like misconstrued version of your puzzle. Like she like
Way
something you didn't
overcomplicated.
expect to like seem important. She like caught on as like the key to the puzzle, and so it's like mostly right, but she's got like a lot of emphasis on one part that was just flavor.
Okay. But she got like the gist of the answer.
Yeah, she got the gist of it.
The answer was a date. I haven't thought of where we're going on the
Okay.
date, but it would be like our next meeting.
Yeah, all right. You will actually, near the end of this month, get a letter from her proposing a date that she has set up.
Oh yeah, because I told her about that.
She has a rather like excited letter detailing a meeting and a guest there that she thinks whose company you think you enjoy given your profession.
Okay. Wonderful.
Bran.
It's
P.S.
Bran.
It better not be Brad. Dot, 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 dot.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not sending that.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Okay.
Do you have
Want
a
to be
favorite
Bran
type
in
of?
disguise this
Do you have a
whole
favorite
time?
type of wine? Elderberry.
She will send you back a very specific
my father.
vintage. It is a elven vintage, not one you've ever seen for sale.
Made of elven blood.
Okay. Good thing I can go to Ellerin.
Okay, go ahead and
While he's
roll me a
sleeping.
d20.
I have a circle.
No, I know.
Or no, I've also been there. So I
I'm
can
well
just...
aware that's not what the d20 is for. It's if
Oh.
you can find this wine.
Great. Well, here's the first of
Come
many. What am I rolling?
Just a d20.
2.
Okay, it's a 2.
Dan's been rolling really bad for 2 sessions straight now.
It's a 2.
You go about looking to try and find this wine. Can I shuffle from here? Just wait. I want to get my music running again. Thank you. So you go looking for this wine. You check a couple of wine shops. Nobody seems to have it. You eventually find one with an older elven gentleman whose hands are just like stained with berries.
Hi.
Oh, I've heard of the vintage, yes. I mean, it's not something you'll find on any market, maybe in an auction house occasionally, but that would be odd. I believe their entire supply goes directly to their buyers.
Where is the vineyard?
Oh, it's something to do with the Fae in, was it Sperethel or was it Rodan? I can't even remember which kingdom it's from. It's either the Sperethel kingdom or the Red He kingdom.
In the Feywild.
No, one of the, if I'm remembering correctly, they have some sort of treatise with one of the Fey forests.
Okay, so it's through the Asparethels.
Or the Red He, I'm not sure which.
Okay.
I don't know if they're connected to the noble house. That's not on any of their branding, but like I said, they don't really market.
Okay. Am I just out of it because I rolled the thing, or is there anything else I can do?
You could look for some more information on this if you wanted to track it down.
Can I investigate?
Yeah,
good at
If
that.
you want to go looking around to see if you can find out more information.
You want my d20?
I will do the d20. Okay. I have expertise in this. I
Okay.
should do well.
Maybe. Let's hope.
18.
Okay, there we go. That's a 30.
All
You can
right.
use
3.
that. You can use that till it fails.
3.
That's a 33.
Let me just load up my world map quick so I can speak confidently about this. Scroll, please. Okay, so it is indeed in the Red He kingdom.
I'm trying to find a circle to teleportate or something to get over there.
Yeah, you could, like, if you have a few days, you could potentially get a teleportation circle over there.
Sure, we can do this like this was happening over a couple days.
Yeah, if you have a few days, you could trade, like, 1 or 2 times use of your teleportation circle for one of the wizards over there. I just need to get it to turn on states, please. Oriel, Red He. Okay. So it is on an island that is to the southwest of the continent in the Red He territory. There is a rather large island that is out there, also made of ironwood trees, and they even connect, like their roots traveling over miles of ocean to connect with the main forest as well. And they apparently borrow a patch of forest that is under the control of the Fae that come from Ardor.
Okay.
Or where dreamers having
Okay.
romantic dreams go.
So I would pop over there.
So you manage to teleport onto the island. It's a wizard who kind of stays away from things. You come appear inside of a tree of some sort. Walls around you, sung into the wood by the wood singer of the elves, and then bars in front of you. As coming over is an elven wizard you've talked to a number of times before, just through the Arcanum, and now are meeting face to face. Well, lovely to meet you. Here, let me open this for
Lovely
you.
to meet you too. Thank you for the use.
She opens the cage. I'll get your sigil as well.
Yes, and I'll give it to him and be like,
Grabs her book and starts to copy it in.
like, how is this like? It's just a gentleman's agreement? Like we'll each use it once or twice, or is it like we have it now? Or
You'll each use it once or twice, and then the agreement is you destroy the copy you have of it.
okay, sounds good.
As she copies down your sigil as well. Right, and I understand you were looking for the Forest of Ardor.
Yes, I'm looking for.
The vineyard, you said?
Yes.
Yes, you will find it there. It is on the southeastern edge, so if you go from here basically straight west.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Things to watch for. The vineyard is on the edge. If you find fey creatures, you've almost certainly gone too far. You may want to skirt the edges, as they can be rather affectionate, and that can be a detriment to their visitors. Sometimes it's easy to lose yourself or find yourself in the Feywild.
I don't want to be in the Feywild again.
Yes, well, steel your mind and
Okay.
do take care to stay on the edges.
I will start heading. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead and make me a survival check.
That's one thing I can do. Okay, don't fail me, dice.
6.
That is going to be a 13.
Okay. So you travel through the forest. It is over a day of travel from her, so you end up camping out there. It's been, a little over a month since you had to do any real adventuring, and longer than that since you actually had to camp somewhere. So it's interesting to be out in the forest, especially with the massive ironwood trees, much bigger than redwoods. That are just all around you here. Although this is even younger than the rest of the forest on the mainland. You travel the next day and start looking for signs of it being fey in nature. And it starts out subtly, just a little more flora growing everywhere. The fauna is a little less nervous about people who travel. The deer are a little more willing to let you approach. And you stop up, realizing you may have strayed a little further than you intended to. Nothing's too extreme just yet.
I head back a little bit.
Okay. You turn back. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
4.
6.
Okay. As you turn back, and you can see, as you turn, the forest has sort of shifted a little bit. It doesn't look quite familiar, and you see a rather comfortable looking stump where you could sit and pull out your map and kind of get your bearings from. And you kind of, just the most natural thing in the world, go sit upon it and start pulling out your map and reading over it, and you just start to feel a little drowsy. And there's a music that's picked up somewhere, but your brain doesn't quite catch on the oddness of this. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm even better at
You have
those.
advantage.
Okay, well, I'll roll this once.
3.
That's a 2. Kill this one.
Yeah, he's having a great
12.
Okay, that's an 11.
Okay.
I rolled above a 10 at least.
You find yourself getting really rather comfortable here in this whole atmosphere, and you can see beside you there's a leaf that is just curled perfectly and has collected like morning dew for the past how long, and you lift it up and drink from it. It's like sweet to drink from, and your eyes are getting so tired as you just kind of lay back. And the tree is so soft as you lay against it, and there's just a hand kind of running.
Roscoe would be
hair.
with me,
Okay.
if that helps.
Let's see what Roscoe would do. As there's like a jarring like halt to this this like joyous just kind of relaxation you're in, as something appears on your arm, manifesting himself, and the talons like dig into your arm, and you hear Roscoe like hooting in argument with something beside you, and you're kind of trying to get him to like calm a bit. Make me another charisma saving throw with advantage.
2.
Okay, that's a 1. Kill it.
Oh my god.
Statistically.
Really likes
4.
Okay, that's a 3.
Really just
Kill it.
As Roscoe is hopping about on your shoulder, and you keep trying to dismiss him, but he is resisting it as you no longer have permission to dismiss him against his will or summon him against his will. And he's like hopping around, and you can't get really quiet. You just decide to ignore him and enjoy this embrace you find yourself in. And the next thing you know, like really that's clear to you, you're being pulled up from a bed of pillows by a rather handsome-looking elven man. He's got this like short-cut blonde hair that just always seems to slant off to the side, and he's pulling you up by your arm. All right, time to get out of the comfort with you.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Where am I?
As you look about and you are in a patch of forest, there is like moss growing in beautiful pinks, these vibrant greens across different things. There are pillows just kind of tossed about the area in any of the hollows between the roots. Hanging are vines with glowing berries of different colors coming off of them as you find yourself in some sort of like Fey hollow here. You can see about you there's quite a few Fae just chatting or lounging or getting up to less describable activities in polite company. You notice you're dressed in your pants at this point, basically. Your belt's missing, your shirt's missing, your sword is missing, and you're kind of sitting up as you get pulled up by this elf. Well, isn't this embarrassing?
Where's my stuff?
Looks about him. Well, I mean, I just got here, so you'll need to ask somebody else.
Looks over at... I look around to see if I see any of my stuff.
Okay, you catch your shirt, like hanging off of a tree branch, not too far away.
Gonna go grab it. Roscoe!
Pick that up.
Roscoe!
As you see him sitting on a branch, he turns and looks at you and gives you like a disparaging look and turns away from you like he's not talking to you.
Roscoe, where's my sword?
Settles a little more on his branch, starts preening his feathers.
I'm sorry. You know how this magic works.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, God.
Natural 20.
Okay, crit, finally.
He turns and looks at you and gives you like a sharp glare, and this elf kind of covers his face and giggles. How embarrassing. As Roscoe will take off, and you start to follow him through the forest. As he will lead you back to an area that's fairly familiar in this like hazy gap before your memory sort of disappeared. And you find the same stump that you had been laying on.
Oh, okay.
No shirt. You can see your sword where it's fallen. Somebody's taken the belt off and they seem to have like thrown it in haste in another direction. It looks like you got partially undressed here. And you can see your sword laying where it fell as nobody was able to move it.
Okay, pick up the sword. Where is my belt?
You feel an emotion as you touch the blade, this like displeasure coursing through it.
It talks through pictures and images, doesn't it?
Mostly feelings.
Okay.
But it can on occasion do that. But you pick up your belt, which is discarded nearby.
Okay, I pick up the belt.
Put it on.
My little pouch and everything. I'm like...
Turn and see the elf has followed you.
Okay. What is your name?
Ah. Pleasure to meet you. Today... Let's go with Woodolph.
Okay, Woodolph. Where am I?
Well, you're somewhere on the edge of the forest of Ardor.
Okay. I need to get to the Heathan. There's a vineyard on the edge. I've been having some trouble. Clearly, my mind is frail. Would you be willing to help me?
Well, we can't have you too lost, can we? As he snaps his fingers, servant, As you see, stepping from around one of the nearby trees is a moving willow, basically, like willowy thin body, vaguely feminine. Seems like a light breeze could take her away, but you had no idea she was there before.
Okay.
If you could find us a local who can lead us to... Where are we going again? Sorry?
It's the Heathhan Vineyard.
Of course. You heard him. As the willow vanishes once again behind some of the trees, and will return a short while later with a pixie that seems to be like fluttering along and chattering away happily with her and Sylvan. And we'll just start leading the way with this willow, although the pixie casts a nervous glance towards Wuldolf, and you walk for a few hours before you find yourself at a vineyard. You can see charms kind of hanging to like charms meant to keep minds clear and stuff like that. Vaguely magical, probably most of them just superstitious. And you can see vines growing along the trees and between them just bursting with grapes. But it's a fairly small operation, it looks like. You can see a number of well-armed guards hanging about, all of them elven, a couple of them probably fey looking.
Okay. Well, thank you, Woodolph. And
You're most welcome.
Nod at the willow and the local.
The local pixie goes fluttering off quite quickly and the willow vanishes.
I'm like, you sure you don't want anything shiny?
She looks back at you with like a nervous look and hurries off.
Oh, okay. How can I repay you?
Ooh, interesting question. I suppose I am owed. Perhaps I collect later.
One of those.
I had plans to come visit anyways.
Okay, well, I'm assuming somehow you found out where to visit or how to find me.
Well, I wasn't planning on visiting just yet, but I heard about your particular situation and I thought I could come meet you early.
Okay, well, good day, Woodolph.
And to you as well. See you soon, Berrian, as he'll turn and just like a lazy stretch and start walking into the forest.
Berrian's gonna be like...
As you are still shirtless.
Oh, no, I took my shirt off the limb.
Oh, that's right, yes. Yeah, it was on the lip, yeah.
Put my shirt on, straighten up. And then kind of like walk over and just reach down to tie my shoe when I get close to it and pick up a pebble.
Okay.
And put it into my pocket.
Drop it in your pocket. You see the security turn towards you pretty instantly, and an elven man steps up. You're
Hi.
trespassing.
I was coming from a different direction. I went for a visit in the Feywild. I heard about this vineyard from some friends, and I've traveled a long distance to talk to someone.
Make me a persuasion check.
The things that I'm good at. Let's roll a dice, and hopefully I roll above a 4. Cause about 85% of my
Given
rolls...
your somewhat like messy, obviously have spent a rather hard time, I will give you advantage as he takes a bit of pity on your current
15.
appearance.
Okay, that's a 14. We'll roll again.
16.
Okay, that's a 15.
I'm afraid they sell to a rather particular group of people. If you wish somewhere to clean yourself and a conversation with one of the owners, I can put in a word for you, I suppose. You look like you've had a rather rough journey.
If I have the ability to be cleaned up, I just need a little bit of water in a bathroom, maybe. Do you have something I could use? I'm not from here. I'm from far away.
Doric, as one of the guards will stand up and walk towards the building, you can see a little bit away from the actual grape plants growing there, and comes back a little while later and whispers something in his ear. Well, you're in luck. It seems the young lady is interested in meeting a stranger. Go on in. I'm sure they can get you cleaned up.
Okay.
As you come into what is not at all a business, you walk over, guards keeping a close eye on you along the way. You come into what is clearly like basically a cottage with a bunch of attachments for living quarters for the guards and staff, but like a one family sort of operation going on here. There is an ancient looking elven woman almost attached to the armchair she's like sitting in, glassy eyes, gray, like cataracts in them. You can see an elven man who looks to be in the later years of his life as well, probably like somewhere past 700 at this point, who is working away at a table, and then a rather young elven girl who is I don't know, maybe like probably not even 40 yet. And
how old would this woman be, you think?
Oh, depends on what type of elf she is, but nearing the end of her lifespan.
Would my sword know of her?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not.
Well, have we ever talked about our like name, Alex? Like our actual family name?
No.
No, I don't think we've ever talked about it.
You guys wouldn't. Elves traditionally just have a first name unless they're from one of the great houses or their family is important in some way. So Jacobson would be the last name you guys took on to like fit in better.
Hello.
As the girl looks up, and you see the old man look up as well with a much more guarded look than the girl has, whose eyes are like shining with excitement. Her eyes instantly lock onto your sword. She's like, "Father, an adventurer, an adventurer!" Hello, welcome.
Welcome. I was told that you would be willing to have a conversation with me.
Yes, I understand you need some cleaning. I rather agree.
Yes, do you mind if I use your
Well,
facility?
since she's so excited, perhaps you'll run our guest a bath. As the girl hops up, okay, right away, and runs out the back.
Okay. I'll like do whatever they're required, like wait for them.
You're sitting there and the man's kind of studying you. Strange sword you carry.
It got a lot of history. Do you know much about swords?
No, my study has been in wine. I've not had much need for swords other than the hired sword.
Oh. Well, I would like pull it out a little bit.
As he looks it over, patterned after a moonblade, I see.
I'm gonna like just put my finger on the hilt. There, give it a feel.
I'm alright, thank you. As the girl will run back in a short while after.
And then I'll just be like, fairly hard to pattern one after a moonblade. It was difficult.
Well, the wood color, hard to achieve. You've done a remarkable job.
Mm-hmm.
As the girl runs back in, I've prepared it.
All right, thank you.
As the man will look over at one of the guards, with him please, as the girl will start leading you out a back door and a little ways off into the forest. And you come to a spot where the roots kind of open, and you can see ocean water has like filtered in here, and she's sprinkled something in. You can smell like bath salts coming out of it at this point.
Oh, this is like the bathing in the in Ethlandir. I don't know where you go down the tree to the roots. Have you been there?
You're in Ethlandir.
No, but like the other city we went to, the Great Tree.
Oh yeah, I've been there yet. I haven't been to any of the bathhouses.
I'm not from here. I'm from Alokrin.
Alokrin?
Tamriel?
Tamaran Empire.
Tamaran from
the continent is Andratica.
Oh, from Andratica.
I've heard of it.
That's where I'm from.
Okay. About it. That's the human empire, right?
Yeah, we were originally from here. We just ended up over there.
Why?
Situation?
Don't bother him while he's bathing.
So, I'm gonna like bathe quickly.
Yeah, she'll run off,
So
and the guard is unobtrusively a little ways away.
Take my pouch. Liam secret chest pops up.
Okay.
Put my clothes into it. Pull out a different set of clothes, like good clothes. Put it onto my thing.
Okay, you come back. You can see the girl like sitting there, like almost bouncing. The older elven man looks up at you, looks over at the girl. Where did you find those? I don't recall us having them in the closet.
These are my own.
Oh. Very well.
That's why I said I just needed a chance to bath. Thank you. And he would like done and like brush his hair and everything.
Yeah, you're presentable now.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I understand you had some desire towards our wine.
Yes.
We deal rather directly with our clients, and most of our batches are spoken for.
I feel like a direct relationship is the best way to start one.
Yes, we usually only accept clients when we have a surplus and are recommended some.
Well, maybe is this the, am I talking to the guy again?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what you're looking for. My name is Berrian, and I'm from Alocrin. Have you ever been there?
No, personally, no.
Have you ever heard of Queen Hestia?
One of the monarchs there of the Empire, yes?
Yes. I'm currently courting her daughter, and she enjoys your wine.
I do believe we count them as one of our customers.
Okay.
Dad, he's trying to get a present for his girl. You can have one of my bottles.
I look at him and look at her. I'm like,
He's rolls his eyes exasperated and looks over at his daughter. Or, sorry, the young girl. You have no idea if it's his daughter or not.
okay. I would much appreciate that. What would you like in trade? I'm looking at the daughter.
Yeah, she's kind of tapping her feet.
I have magic.
Magic?
Yeah.
What sort of magic do you have? Is that where you got the clothes?
I'm going to pull out my thing and make the chest appear.
Can I have that?
Not this one, but I could have one made for you if you
Really?
ever come back. It's a very expensive item, but I could, if you ever make a trip to Alocrin, I could. Can I make one for her? Like, I guess I could make a separate, like a separate chest and one that would be for her, and just like attune it to her.
Queen secret chest. I think if you cast it again, the current one disappears.
Okay. Could I modify it in a way so I could make it for someone else if I had like a separate chest and a separate small chest?
Potentially, but you'd have to research that spell, and it would probably be a higher level. Would definitely be a higher level.
Sure. I would have to figure out a way to do it, but this is one of the things I could do.
Do you have anything else magical? She's wide-eyed, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, bouncing.
Just give me a second. What do I have?
Is your cloak magical? What about that ring?
Give me a second.
She's just anything she can see that's yours, and she's asking if it's magical or what magic is on it, and are you a wizard and how much magic do you know, and
I'm just gonna see what I have.
she basically talks to herself excited about the wizard dating the princess.
Okay. Can you do any magic?
No.
Well, you're an elf. You can do at least a cantrip.
Sure.
Can she?
Yeah, she could do a cantrip, but
Okay.
she's not magically talented.
She's not magical, but she could use a scroll.
Anybody could use a scroll. She would just have a chance of failure.
Okay. I don't know what I have that would be useful.
Maybe you could cast
The
something
father's,
for her?
or the older elf is looking over. Don't be a pest. Why don't you take gold? I don't know how much they're worth. Well, for one of your bottles, which are from the better batch, and given the scarcity, I think 2,000 gold would be a good starting point.
Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
Because of your courtesy, what is something that you're trying to do? What's a goal of yours right now?
I want to learn how to draw, and I'm getting pretty good at it.
Okay. All right. I don't do a lot of drawing, but I do a lot of penmanship and scholarship and that kind of thing. Here's 4,000 gold. 2,000 for the bottle, 2,000 for the goodwill. And next time I come back and see you, I will bring back a drawing kit.
Okay.
For you.
Okay, sure.
How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. And then I like look at him, and then I'll be like, and then if I ever need another bottle, you can judge how good my kit is that I bring back for you, and see if I'm worthy to maybe become a patron of your household.
If we have the surplus, perchance.
If you have it. Well, I could offer you things. If you have anything you need, I would love to become available to maybe speak for some of your wine.
Perhaps go through Hestia and add yourself to the recommendation list. It will be rather awkward if we start choosing favorites.
Good point.
There are a few rather important people waiting still for an opportunity.
Okay.
I'll be right back. As she runs to a room and comes back clutching a rather nice bottle of wine.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And I'll get their names and appreciate and okay.
You make your way out from this abode.
Teleportation circle.
As you appear back in your tower.
Yeah.
Bottle of wine in hand, a couple of days under your belt, and probably not far off from this evening you're supposed to have with the princess at this point.
Okay.
Actually, no. You come back, and the first thing that happen is, where have you been?
Been finding wine.
For 2 weeks.
I wouldn't have been gone that long.
You spent close to 2 weeks with the Fae.
Okay. Apparently I was in the Feywild for 2 weeks.
You weren't in the Feywild, but you were under that effect for quite a while.
Apparently 2 weeks slipped by and I didn't know that they happened.
Pardon?
Did
Where did you go shopping for wine?
Ellerin, near the Heath-End Forest.
Ellerin?
Sorry, Ethlandir.
Alright.
You were there with us.
I usually just go to the Mar.
This one, oh shit, so I missed the date.
Yes. Yeah, you missed the date.
I'm gonna send a sending spell to her.
Okay.
Sorry. Some unforeseen circumstances. I'm back. Can we reschedule the date? I apologize.
It's good to hear you're well. My father was quite worried. Yes, of course we can reschedule. You'll have to explain whatever adventures you've been up to.
Okay, no, today I'll be at the palace in 10 minutes.
Maybe tomorrow night?
Fine.
I need to reschedule our guest as well.
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's see. She does manage to reschedule it for the following night.
Okay.
As the following evening you make your way to the palace and find yourself standing in front of the gates, let in rather quickly by the guards who know to expect you, like last time. And you make your way over to the garden where you can see that same sort of gazebo you were at before has a larger table set out. There's some like cakes and small sandwiches set there. There's a couple of servants kind of dithering by the edges. And you would see the princess sitting in there talking to another figure. You would see Arcanum ropes coming down. You look at their pin. And it is silver, just like yours, so Magus.
Okay.
But there are 6 circles pinned to the
Oh, okay.
and your eyes track up as you would recognize Bran.
I was right!
I'm gonna just kind of smile. I'm going to set down, one of those, like, looks like one of those things in hotels that you put wine in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna set it down on the
like
table.
a champagne bucket.
Pop the lid off. It's got ice in it. Which is also hard as fuck to find.
As you set that down, and Bran looks over. Berrian.
Bran?
Hi.
Good to see you.
That's right.
As Charisse looks between. Well, please come sit. There's tea. There's cakes.
I'll sit down.
I know you guys haven't really had any formal chance to interact. I thought maybe I would play host to both of you.
All right. Wonderful.
And Bran gives this very insincere sort of grin.
I sit down and shake her hand.
She will like give you like the you can kiss the knuckle. Like she'll give you that.
Oh, I kiss the knuckle.
You don't have to. You could just grab it and like hold that.
No, I kiss it.
Okay, you kiss the knuckle. And she.
But like,
seat yourself.
Enough so that she's like sees that I'm like, just playing her game.
Okay.
But like, so that it's like just like a crooked, sarcastic.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
oh, sure, Bran. Like one of those.
Sit down at the table. You would be beside Charisse, and Bran would be
I'll,
across from you guys.
I'll set the wine down and pop it open and be like,
Oh, I love this.
yeah. Do you have this regularly?
Not all the time.
Do I have a story for you, Charisse?
Please.
Do you know where this wine comes from?
Ethlandir, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna like
Queen
kind of
Mother
like
likes it, so
I'm just gonna tell her. I'll
always
be like,
enjoyed
I don't know. I'm gonna see if Bran like recognizes it when I take the bottle out. I'm not gonna say anything and be like, well, I was able to find it.
Bran picks up the bottle. Just this is worth a story.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pours herself a glass of it. And pours the queen a glass of it.
Do,
and
can
set
I
it
can I
down in front
roll
of you.
insight? Does
Yeah,
she
sure.
like
Yeah,
recognize
yeah.
it? 15. No. 20.
You have +7?
I have proficiency.
Okay.
+2 +5.
You look her over. She's unimpressed. Does not seem to recognize it. It's a bottle of wine to her.
So I'm like, so this wine is from Ethlandir, but it's not sold.
Really?
It's and I'm just gonna kind of wave it off. I'm like, it another time.
All right. Well, please, Berrian, tell us, where have you been? We were supposed to meet almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was over in the Heathan territory of Ethlandir.
Can't say I've heard of it.
I'm one of our colleagues, and I'll mention the wizard over there in that area that I met.
Oh.
Just talking with him. There's some interesting things you can find over there with how closely it borders the Feywild.
Well, an excellent reason to push off a date, I guess. Anything for learning.
Sometimes when you interact with the Feywild, time goes differently than you think. I once spent 1.5 years in the Feywild by accident, but I was fully in the Feywild.
I see. Well, that's a decent excuse, I suppose.
Okay. And then I'll just like...
It is like deeply uncomfortable with Bran there being like openly unfriendly with like just the like there's a guise of friendly, but it is very clearly like dagger like.
I'm doing my best. I'm being friendly.
Yeah,
I'm being open. I'm trying to like.
You can see Charisse's face. This is not going at all how she had hoped or expected, and she looks rather mortified. by everything that's going on. I heard you're trying to become a Grand Magus.
That would be the plan.
You caught that brain sucker everyone was talking about a little while ago?
Yeah, an intellect devourer. Quite the creature. It managed, yeah. Well, it killed 2 of the wizards, so.
Well, perhaps we'll become Grand Magus together. I just completed my other service recently.
Oh, wonderful. That's good. Well, there's 2
Exciting.
spots on the council, so.
Ooh, maybe we could be council members together. Wouldn't that be exciting?
I think it would. Fresh faces.
She's like, I smell money.
I'm doing everything that I can to, like, warm things
She
up.
does not sound pleased at all about you becoming Grand Magus at these. There's like a note of doubt in her voice the whole time, like a sarcasm to it.
And she's 6th circle now, hey?
6th circle.
So she's the same as me.
No.
Yeah?
6th circle is 9th level spells.
How? How? Like, out of character, how? So fast. Okay.
She's cheating.
So I'm only 5th level.
You're
5th circle.
a 5th circle caster, yeah.
Oh, okay. So how did you get your circles so fast?
Well, I mean, it just kind of happens once you're capable.
For sure, but you have to learn.
Well, some of us are a quicker study.
Makes sense, yeah.
You're rather quick yourself. I mean, already 5th circle.
Yeah, it took a long time. Well, congratulations. And I'm just gonna go the route she didn't expect me to go. Just be like, congratulations, Bran. We could use more powerful magic in the city.
Thank you. I agree. I mean, and I'm certain the king agrees as he looks over at Therese. He's like, oh, yeah. I mean, the better protected city, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we take a walk in the garden?
Sure.
I'm rather tired for today. Maybe I'll retire early. You two enjoy your walk. And I hope the relationship with the royal family goes well for you. As she like pats your shoulder and will walk out of there.
I'm just gonna not acknowledge it. Just take Therese's arm and just kind of like, as soon as she's gone, just like fill 2 glasses of wine and just go to the garden.
You guys start walking. Therese is pink and silent for a good like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna be like, you can speak.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Maybe I should have told you about our relationship prior to you inviting her.
She's always been friendly with me. I've heard she can be sharp with other people, but...
Do you want the in and out of it?
Sure.
She's an ass kiss, Therese.
I guess so.
And hey, you know what? She's good at what she does. I have no idea how she's gained so much power in so little time.
She just got her circles a few days ago.
All of them. Because she used to be a first circle or second circle caster.
No, she would have been first circle.
She was first circle caster.
Well, I mean,
4 months ago.
Well, she was better when she came back. I mean, she did the bombardment on the Warren.
Yeah, something must have happened when she was over in the other side.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's fine.
I didn't want it to go that way.
Do you want to know?
Thank you for being a gentleman about it.
Thank you for brightening the room with your lovely pink cheeks.
Oh. As she will like take a breath, like, and you watch the color kind of drain out as she goes back to her usual appearance.
That was very well. How did you do that?
Mother taught me.
Okay. Do you want to hear the real story about the wine?
Yes, please.
I will go into the real story, but I'm like, just so you know what you're drinking. I'm gonna like break it down and tell her the story about how I like had to go here, talk to these people, find that the wine is only given to select groups of people. Boom, boom, all the stuff I had to do, trading portals, go to the wizard, get lost in the Feywild for 2 weeks,
No.
come back.
It can't be. As she will start like leading you into the palace.
Yeah.
As you guys end up in a fairly bland room with just some stairs going down. And she speaks to one of the servants there who will give her a key, and she will like lead you down, open these like oaken double doors, push open into a wine cellar that goes on a good, like, how long is your dark vision?
120.
Yeah, you're.
Oh no, sorry, 60. 60. Wrong
Okay, your dark
campaign.
vision does not reach the end. As she'll grab a lamp from the side and start leading you along round a corner, and there's just wine, ale, whiskey, like stuff everywhere, and she comes to a wall that is a good 30 feet wide. The wine cellar is like 15 feet tall down here, and it is covered completely in bottles of this wine, and she's looking through. It's really that hard to get?
You guys are on the vendor list.
She'll go over and like pull out a bottle, and you can see the date on it. Like one of the bottles is over 100 years old.
That would be why.
Wow, I had no idea. It's just Queen Mother's favorite.
But that's fine. That's fine. It was an adventure, and
I'm glad you were safe.
yeah, no. Can I ask a favor of you?
A princess.
Do you think you could convince your mom to recommend me so that I could become a vendor of that?
I mean, do you want some bottles?
What?
Here, she'll grab one of the bottles on like the newer side and for the trouble with Bran.
All right. Thank you. It's quite delicious.
It is. And yeah, it is unnaturally delicious. Like it is very
almost
sweet.
fey.
Yeah, no, very sweet. You can taste like other fruits mixed in with the like. It tastes like a sweet wine with honeydew melon.
Okay.
Like at the background of it, and you get this sort of like even before any sort of drunkenness kicks in, this like bubbly, warm feeling, vaguely arousing. Like it's warm in the right places on that end of things.
Well, thank you for the bottle. I appreciate that. And I'll just kind of spend the rest of the day with her, and I like feeling her out, like getting some wine in her. Is she like getting flirty? Like
she will drink in moderation.
Yeah.
At no point will she drink enough to
I'm not
any
like,
sort of drunk.
Pushing her.
She enjoys her wine rather slowly and seems to take her time enjoying it, but she's happy to chat with you. There's this whole time you can see she's still bothered about like what happened with Bran, and she's trying to make up for it as you go, but she will happily discuss with you for an hour.
I'm just gonna like stop her like, and I'm gonna be like, hey,
yeah,
you have 1 minute. No, make it 30 seconds. 30 seconds to say whatever you want to say about Bran and get it over with and get it off your head, and then we can have a normal, because it's still bothering you.
I promise it won't happen again.
That's fine. Is that all you want to say, or do you have anything else you want to say? Because it's clearly I can see in your eyes that you have things in your head that's bothering you about it.
I have a few other dates planned that involve meeting people, and I just want to make sure you're not turned off on the whole affair.
Okay. Do you have what are those people?
Well, I thought Alexander would be prudent, given
Alexander
that your
Hamilton?
marquis is
Alexander
inside.
Hamilton.
Well, under his.
My name is.
Okay, I don't know Alexander. That'd be great.
And my uncle's coming to visit. I thought I'd introduce you to him.
Your uncle.
Yes.
What's his name?
Oh, I gotta look. Fuck.
Pull it up.
Sorry guys, I didn't think it was mentioned.
No, it's fine.
It's okay, we get to sing Alexander Hamilton and plan our cowboys, so.
The Von Icy's family.
I'm drawing out my cowboy. Dan.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh my god.
is very
Keep an eye on our Discord. He may pop up there.
He will, for sure. I should add him. I should add him to our screen. And like he's there for 2 seconds. I'm going.
Preview type deal.
Yeah. He's like a secret character. Lady.
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 Wow.
It's a nice rope you got there.
Heard that.
Could be used for
I
anything.
hear that. If it's not that big of an idea, but you don't have it, Isaac.
Good at wrangling cattle, eh?
I'm pretty sure it's a goddess.
Okay.
Bet you could teach me a thing or
Well,
two.
I've never met your uncle. I've never met Alexander, and I don't have problems with any of them.
All right.
And I'm gonna like smile at her and be
I
like,
like to think
"Yet."
he's
Oh.
like,
No, they're.
there's things
I'm
to
sure they'll be
say.
well behaved.
Instead of
It's
being-
okay. You're fine. And I'll kind of just like poke her a little bit and be like, "I think it was funny that it ended up being Bran."
Well, our 30 seconds are up.
Okay. Do you feel better?
Just
Yes.
nice.
Okay. Do I
Yeah.
notice that she's feeling better?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
The like worriedness kind of vanishes from there, and you enjoy the rest of your chit-chatting before she'll eventually send you off.
Awesome. I'm gonna like, my letters don't bother you, right?
Of course not.
Okay, because like I could write all, you know what I mean? But like, I still feel like that's me. Like, oh,
I think it's charming.
dear Charisse, our time together last night was pleasant.
I get enough of those.
Yeah,
I
good.
promise.
Me too. Okay.
Really?
No, well, not really, but like
Fair number of suitors?
No, but like once is. I paid my taxes this year already. I don't need more of like that type of, you know, the.
Well, I hope mine don't bother you. I try not to be too formal, but I do love a well-written letter.
Okay. All right. Noted. Noted.
She will see you off
Okay.
out the gate there. And that is how your second date with Princess Charisse goes.
Wonderful.
A little bumpy at the beginning.
Fuck Bran. Stupid woman.
I was
Alright.
right.
You were correct, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very difficult not to give that away. One of the other things that would have happened while he was gone, to Lorelei specifically.
Well, the next day Lorelei is doing her whole school, right?
Yeah, so you would go in, you would find the area of the Warren that they've made it. It's fairly central, but close, like only a few blocks away from the main street, so that it's not too difficult to find. And they have cleared all of the wood away. They've cleaned the area. You can see they've marked it off, and you basically have this wide open space. Some work has been done to repair the cobblestone there as well. The queen is waiting for you, dressed in a nice cloak against the morning chill.
I assume a lot of guards in this part of town.
Not a ton. There's maybe like half a dozen half cloaks, and then you can see like 3 or 4 captains. So they've gone for quality over quantity in this case. But there's quite a few workers around who are like making sure nobody tries to build here, and they've like sectioned it off. And there's measurements for the space. They've measured 120 feet rather exactly in each direction. And the queen greets you. Welcome.
Hi.
You would be expected to bow, given that you are in front of public.
Sort of takes a second. Oh, right. Bows.
She smiles at you and kind of waves her hand. Well, we've prepared the spot. I'm here to witness your magic.
What does it sound like? What does it do?
That's great. I definitely know it's gonna work. So glad everyone's made a huge deal of it.
No stress at all.
Just like
Here,
a
Chad, get ready. He's gonna
silent
cast
plea
a
to
spell.
Tulnir to not just deter.
Is it verbal
It's
somatic
not-
and material?
No.
God, I wish your god was somebody funnier,
Is
but
it
it's
verbal somatic and
Tulnir.
material?
It's the fucking nerd.
Oh, he's
So is it
not
verbal
that
somatic and material?
clever.
How would you cast this? Let's see this. Build a mental image for me. Build a
Should
scene.
prepare the spell, maybe.
I think. Oh my god, can you imagine if she forgot to prepare the spell?
Sorry, Hester, we're gonna have to reschedule.
Oh, she was so nervous she forgot to prepare the spell.
It is verbal somatic component. I need a 5 gold holy symbol. I think I have one of those.
I
do.
think you do, yeah.
Alright,
Right.
how does it sound?
Oh, fuck, it's an hour to cast this thing?
Oh god.
Everyone's gonna stare at me for an hour?
Hestia leans down. I think it would take a rather while longer to build.
Yeah. Well, that's true. And she's gonna go around and place just like markers sort of at where the corners of the building are gonna be.
It's helpfully laid out for you, so you follow along the engineer's measurements as you walk along the edges of where you intend the spell to spring up. Start to visualize a temple in your mind, and you can feel this sort of unnatural clearness to it. Your imagination, however good it may be, is being aided by the magic as you cast it, as you can see in sharp detail this temple that sort of molds itself under your will and will warp to follow along.
And she like says a prayer out loud that just sort of gets translated into celestial as she speaks and sort of reverberates all
There are
ethereally.
along the edges of this, there are markings for where windows should be, where doors are meant to fit. It has multiple exterior doors, so you're kind of walking along, looking at somebody has like drawn a template of it on the ground for you in this area.
Like, all right.
I just
Get that door.
Sorry.
No.
I just imagine this like church steeple with this big bell that has like the same kind of like writing that she has around her eyes, but around the outside of the bell in like a looping kind of pattern, like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like
On
it.
the outside.
Big golden shining bell.
Not too ostentatious.
As you
Maybe
complete the
perhaps.
spell, stepping out of the side of this, and you watch, not all at once, but also not in any specific order, just pieces of walls start to form from this opaque force that appears, and different bits of it all kind of appearing at once, spreading out from there, kind of the opposite of like fire burning away at something, like just spreading out as with a heavy glow, this temple slowly materializes. You can see the various doors you put in. It is definitely a non-standard temple, built to fit a school inside it. You can see the area you've designated as the like steeple, the actual worship hall with an altar at the end, force coming out to make the seats and the pews, and then the altar with a statue of Tulnir sitting on it, looking over. He has this sort of benevolent look, like
What does Tulnir look like?
Tulnir looks like an old elven man. There's no color to the statue. But it looks like a friendly old man, spectacles on, wearing a voluminous robe, looking over, with the same look as like a teacher or a mother would look over, watching her kids and just enjoying kids being kids. Like there's this sort of gentle smile that hangs on his face as he watches over where congregants would gather. And it's barely finished forming when people are already carrying stone in, and a couple of the engineers are like stamping around like, damn, they don't show through, and so they start measuring and marking off where walls are going to be, and work begins immediately, and Hestia is just kind of unobtrusively walking behind you, towering over you.
Sick.
It's a simple like building. It's not ostentatious at all. It's like it looks solid. But it's just wood and stone.
Okay.
No Gothic arches or...
No, it's like it blends into sort of the ramshackle style of the Warrens while still being like a solid
Okay, yeah,
building.
nothing too ostentatious. The force kind of patterns itself after stone and wood. Pretty hard to blend in with the Warren, but it's not.
It doesn't look like run down or anything.
Yeah.
But
But it's no fancy
Yeah.
mansion or anything like that. You have a simple, sturdy building.
With a
None of the
delicious
like
golden
buttresses
bell.
and other things like that. It is a simple, elegant building set there. As people are already to work on it, and Hestia looks about, impressive bit of work that.
The shining celestial bell with a runic engraving.
and she just sort of like looks at it, sort of like ponders everything she's done, everything that like led up to this.
Well, we'll find some teachers to recommend to you,
Oh,
and
alright.
some staff to help with administration.
Sure.
We have a roster already prepared, but we're still adding to it. We should have a few weeks while they continue construction to work out that. Please let me know if you would like to put anybody in a position so I know not to look for fillings.
Okay, yeah, they can get a hold of you.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to having such a building in the Warren. It has been too long since it got the care it deserved.
Yeah.
She'll smile at you, and it's again one of those moments where like the there's like the cold wall, and then this like smile hits you like a ton of bricks. There's just this like gentle warmth that washes over with it, and then she will make her way out from there.
And Lorelei's gonna look around and try to gather how the people of this area are feeling.
Okay, you're looking about. There are a lot of people like staring through cracks or like leaning against walls, watching. It's sort of jaded looks on most of their faces. Suspicion. You don't see a lot of like outright disapproval, although I'm sure there'd be some of those. But it's mostly just suspicious curiosity, looking over from the residents here.
Yeah, she looks a little like narrows her eyes a little bit at like the half cloaks that are probably still like around.
Yeah.
Just annoyed by their presence. She is going to go to Yaikzal's bar and see if Big Red's around.
Okay. He is indeed, as you find him standing outside. Is like too early in the morning for him to be bouncing. He's just standing there, looking about.
Hi. I want to show you something.
What?
I built something and I want to show it to you.
What is it?
It's my school. I think you'll like it.
I don't like school.
I know. That's not what I want to show you.
I'm supposed to be guarding the bar.
It's like 9 a.m. No one's here.
Ugh. Fine. He will like get off the wall and start following you. You lead him over to the Warren.
Yeah, over to the school.
Into this, and he's like, big.
Yeah. And she'll sort of point to, right, the entrance is, like, has, like, a little staircase, like, 2 or 3 steps leading up, to, like, an arched doorway, where it says Braxton Academy, like, engraved into the stone of the entrance.
Huh.
I know his legacy was important to you.
Sure.
You might not believe it, but I cared about him quite a bit.
You? Interesting. I hope you don't care about me quite a bit anytime soon. I like my ribs.
No, I wish he could still be around. But he never would have stood for this.
Who knows? He was quiet. I knew him for a long time, but did not know much about him.
No. Some things need doing, right?
Some things need doing. Okay, I came and look at your school. Can I go back now?
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
She'll turn and walk away.
And she'll just sort of stay for like another maybe hour or so and just like anxiously make sure they aren't messing anything up. And then eventually realize they probably know what they're doing and
Alright.
go and bother Yaikzal.
So, about a week into this construction, the other thing that would happen is a number of priests would arrive. Priests of Ethlandir who would just start helping out with the construction of this. And they would be followed quite shortly after by a group of priests of Nuldir. Who would approach you, one of them stepping up. Hello. You
Hi.
are Lorelei, yes?
I am? Insight check.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Instantly. Dare he know her name? That's suspicious. 37.
Okay, definitely a priest. You don't detect any like disguise or like lying about that. He seems a little nervous. Speaking to you, like you might reject him or something like that.
Okay.
That's probably the most you could gather just from the scant seconds you've talked to this guy. I am one of the priests of Nuldir, and a few of us wish to offer our services to your school in a long-term capacity, and we're hoping that we might establish a shrine alongside Tulnir's here.
Why?
Well, Tulnir has a shrine in the temple here, and considering the closeness between our two deities, we thought it appropriate to offer our services.
Well, Tulnir doesn't have a problem with it, neither do I.
Well, I look forward that we may have a full temple of light. And
Sure.
you would get that that's not them trying to like take over your temple. The Church of Light is kind of the three gods together are considered.
Nuldir, Tulnir, and Raylan.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, can they kind of work? They've always kind of worked together and been in the same.
Yes. They
Church.
they're the same sort of camp, and they tend to share space. Nuldir is usually the primary because he's usually who the temple is dedicated to, but it is not the only. There's definitely temples of Raylan in which he is a secondary temple.
Right. Yeah. She'll allow them, like,
Yeah.
sort of keep an eye on things.
Sure.
but-
Go ahead and roll me another insight check.
Oh god, 60?
Can't be a 60. Max is 43. 30.
Okay. Being around them and seeing them like helping with the efforts and whatnot, there's the goodwill bit is not entirely false, but you would also get the sense not everything. There's a sort of like political motivation to them being here. Nuldir and his temple are widely the most worshipped and widely considered the most important temple, and they tend to stick their hands in things if they can.
Okay.
So there's a sort of like making sure Nuldir doesn't lose out, that he is part of this charitable school being established and is contributing to its running and offering to that. It's not also entirely machinations. Like they're priests happy to be doing a good thing as charity work, but there's definitely a sort of divine political element to it among the church's competitions.
How
with each
many
other.
are there?
There are 5 priests of Nuldir who come, and about 8 of Tulnir who arrive. Although,
Oh, wow. Okay.
3 of them are apprentices to some of the better priests of the Tulnir ones. Yes, Daniel?
Would any of Raylan come? Like, just being in the area where they are and what the good that they could do. With
None of
mothers
them. None of them come in any sort of permanent capacity.
Okay.
There's some that would, probably not.
Okay.
Raylan. None of Raylan's people approach you to get added to the temple, or
Okay.
offer their services to it.
Lorelei would probably, maybe that night or a little later, do like a little prayer to Tulnir of, like, is this what you want? Like, do you want Nuldir's presence?
Make me a religion check.
3?
63?
3?
Is it actually?
Good scroll.
Okay.
Look, she's gonna learn at some point. That's one of her goals.
Good scroll.
You get nothing. No answer. The usual response to prayer. You pray.
Alright. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Please don't take away my magic.
Hope you like
burned,
heal.
Twice shy.
Yep.
As folks, we're going to take a 10-15 minute break there. I'm going to play a quick ad. Stick around, help support us, doesn't cost you anything. Also, things to know, coming at the end of this month, the Monday, I believe it's the 30th, we're going to have Hive Tyrant longtime viewer and friend of Daniel's, on there, well, friend of all of us at this point, on there to talk D&D with us, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then we're also running an Instagram competition. Basically, everybody you share our Instagram post to, or anybody you add in the post, is one entry for a $100 gift card. And then if you subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitch in that time, that gets you 5 entries each of those that you do to win that gift card. You can find our link tree. I'm pretty sure you can see it on Twitch, but we are the Adventure Corp on Instagram, and I added it to our link tree, so it's pretty easy to find.
You're the only one.
Yeah, I mean, there's Adventure Corp, which is some photography channel, but
About animals. It's actually pretty cute.
yeah, it is pretty cute. So we will
Burn them to the ground. That name is ours.
We'll be right back, folks.
2, 1. Go. Hey guys, how's it
Welcome
going?
back.
Welcome back. Don't forget to smash that follow button.
That is what people do, apparently.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. I'm a little trapped in a southern drawl.
Ma'am, the lady.
I do declare.
For a character you'll
All right,
don't
so
get out of these
Canadian
accents in
Confucius,
1 minute.
I saw you cheer with one bit. I didn't realize what it was because I'm still figuring out what bits are. So thank you for the cheer with your bit. I see it now in my feed.
Very appreciated.
You did that 14
Wait,
minutes ago.
hold on. We weren't checking to see if anybody told us to drink or stretch.
No, it would pop up. We haven't got anything. He just said cheer 50.
Oh.
Heyo.
Sheesh.
Also, he said, "Hey, perfect, 10-minute break. I can make another PBJ." Yeah. You. I hope you
perfectly.
got that. I hope
Did
you
this
got
guy
that
make
ready.
PB&Js last time?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He's
we
the
did
PBJ guy.
We did a minute break for PBJ.
Okay, awesome.
Alex, is there any way you can get the Nightbot to like occasionally share our contest?
Yes.
You don't have to do it now, but that'd be great to have.
If you could
Yeah.
do that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Wrap
Okay.
Every 50 seconds.
Cling, cling, cling.
Our chat is just nothing.
It's like, take our money, take our money, take our money.
Take our money, watch it burn.
Okay, cheered another bit.
Sheesh.
Wait,
Oh my
cheer
gosh.
1, cheer wall, Bible thump, Corgo 1. I don't know what these are.
They're all just weird different ways
Oh,
of giving
like
bits.
a little emotes
Yeah,
you
it's
could
great.
choose.
He
Okay.
said, Bible thump.
Cool.
He's like, yes. I will give you
Thank
one
you very
Bible
much.
thump.
That's a lot of bits. That's a lot. That's enough. That's enough slices.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Tell me when to stop, sir. Tell me. I fucking dare you.
Man,
Tell me to
hold on, I
stop.
didn't even tell him. I'm like, you wall punching the throat.
I'm just gonna spam some. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. Thank you so much for the bits, my man. Also, don't forget to enter our contest on Instagram.
Yeah, we actually have the best chat to test
is he
out
following
your
us?
money sharing options on. So you should tell your friends, come test them out here.
Yep.
Is he following?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Confucius
good, because I was gonna be like, man, if you throw no bits like that, you should at least get a follow so you can hear our bullshit once in a while.
Okay, so we ended with
Lorelei
Berrian having made his way back from Ethlandir with a very expensive bottle of wine for his second date with Princess Charisse, which was tense at first, a rather unfriendly meeting with Bran, who has advanced tremendously on the path of magic and overtaken Berrian on it as well, and ended much nicer with a sweet
Without
afternoon
Bran.
spent with Charisse. Yes, without Bran. And then Lorelei setting up her temple, which is to become Canadian subscribed.
Thanks.
Way to interrupt me. That's a
Wow.
good. I'll take that interruption.
Something
Thanks for
I
the
think is
subscribe,
the
Canadian.
Yeah.
He's like, sheesh. I have to stop.
We don't have a pop up yet.
Can we get a sheesh?
I don't know how to make them. I'm going to try to figure it out
We
eventually.
need a sheesh. emote.
There's an alert box
Oh,
widget in Streamlabs, and if you put that on the top layer,
Okay.
it'll pop up.
okay.
Okay, good thing for us to learn between
Yeah.
now and next Wednesday.
Thanks for the subscribe either way. Very much
Yeah.
appreciated. And all the
Super
bit sharing.
cool of you.
Okay,
Super
so
great.
Lorelei getting her temple set up for the first time and building, starting on it for it to become a school, and a couple of people coming to help run it from the various churches nearby. Tulnir, her own church, as well as Nuldir, the much more heavily worshipped and companion church to it. Okay, so the other thing that would happen during this period is that Tethel would approach Drae now that Lorelei is back with a map of the city that has been colored over. Also, Confucius says, by the way, you guys are playing on my TV, so I won't be in chat too much, but I'll be hanging out. Hey, yeah,
That's pretty
however
cool.
however you want to
So
consume
you mean
our
if I go
entertainment.
like,
You're
on your
massive.
TV?
Like just massive on their TV now.
Oh, cool.
So Tethel approaches Drae probably initially. I heard Lorelei's back.
Yeah, I think so. She hasn't talked to me yet, but...
Well, I'd
She's
like
been
to
around.
meet with both of you if I could.
Yeah, sure. Let's see if I can get a hold of her.
Alright, I have a map.
Give me a... Lorelei!
No response.
I cast Shout.
You shout. Tethel is looking at you expectantly.
Just hoping she'd be around. Where are we? We're outside his tower?
Yeah, he probably would have approached you at Berrian's tower.
Okay.
You can always go talk to Berrian.
Yeah, there's like 3 places she could be.
Yeah,
Stay-
Yaikzal's house.
What do you know about that?
Because we're supposed to watch out for her.
It just sounded fishy, but yeah, checks out. Good work. Do you want her to stay here? I'll go fetch her.
I guess, or we could set a meeting.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe
that
at
could work.
the hideout.
Yeah, that's a better idea.
All right, tomorrow evening.
Mhm.
Tomorrow evening happens, unless you want to talk to Lorelei.
Nope, it's
So you guys arrive
pass it along.
at your guys' hideout, the factory there, or the warehouse, and he's sitting in one of the like office rooms. He has the map spread out. You can see a Lochran outlined there with some colored circles around different territories as you and Lorelei sit down. So I've been thinking about the Proudfoots, and you guys have mentioned expansion a bit,
Yeah.
and with some of the recent spying I've been doing, I've been able to gather the general territory a little more exactly than we had it before. I was especially curious what happened to what used to be our territory, as we had quite a bit of the industrial sector, and well, a much firmer hold on Bar Street before.
Okay.
It looks like it's mostly been swallowed up by a mixture of the Thieves Guild and the Champions. Bar Street, we've seen some competition with the Goodweather Boys, who have a couple of the more well-connected places pay them for protection, and it hasn't been worth it to fight it out with them. I think our biggest opportunity is the not the Thieves Guild, but the Beggars Guild, which I know is a little before you coming to the city, but I think Lorelei would remember used to be its own guild and kind of got rolled into the Thieves Guild. If we had enough prime territory, we might be able to reverse that and pad our membership, as it were, a fair bit. I'm not sure how the Thieves Guild will take to it. As I understand, they're treating them as kind of a secondary, tacked-on piece of the guild at the moment, but it would give us more of a corner on the information market.
Okay.
There's plenty of territory we could try to take from the champions. It would just involve muscling in and demanding fees there, which will no doubt turn into a brawl. The dock rats we were moving on to them before under the old leadership, but you guys had us pull back from that. But they do a poor job of leveraging their territory, and there's quite a bit being missed there. Especially, I understand a few of my contacts who work on the docks. There are a few smuggling and money-moving organizations who want to use the dock there. I mean, it doesn't connect to any real body of water other than by the river, but I mean, a lot of things could go missing in all that building that goes on around there.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, if we could move into the inner run, that would be the best territory of all, but we would need enough people with easy access to it to be able to do that.
I don't know. That's like an endgame plan. I like the beggar idea. Wednesday was a beggar, so I think she might like that.
Right. Well, if we could take the Mar from the Thieves Guild and run it, that would probably be the best way to get the baggers on our side.
Okay.
I mean, the Mar, I haven't looked into it much, but as I understand it, there are a number of important merchants that have the final say in who operates there. So if we could get them on our side and away from the Thieves Guild, that would be a big step towards getting some of the baggers on our side.
Yeah, what does the Thieves Guild have on them?
A working relationship, as I understand, but I haven't looked into it. Who knows what sort of dirt they have. They
Okay.
own, they have the second best information network in the city.
Okay. Yeah, sure, if you can figure out who they are.
Yeah, I can try looking into it and see what I can hear.
And see if we can get them to see sense.
Okay. Well, I'll find what information I can and bring it back to you. I have a couple of contacts who can get me into some important meetings under a fabricated identity.
Wow.
I've been setting up. I wasn't planning this one specifically, but I figured it would be the most important or first one.
Yeah, I have an idea for the dock rats. They helped me and my brother out when we came to the city.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
It might be able to work out an alliance of some sort as opposed to taking them over by force.
Right. Lorelei, any thoughts on any of this? Did you guys just watch Alex put on another skin there? Like, I physically watched him peel off a skin and throw on another skin suit. Dan's got an image in his head. Sorry.
I think, I mean, as much support as we can get in the Warrens, right? I'm building a foundation there if we can get more of our people around. But we'll see what Drae can figure out. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. Other than that, I'd like us not to resort to violence.
At all, or just in the Warren?
Well, in the Warrens especially, but what we've built is based off of trust. And that trust will run thin if we go coercing people.
I mean, with the citizens, sure, but I mean the other groups. I mean, the moment we collapsed it all, divided up our territory like a prime cut of steak. If we want it back, there's going to be no avoiding conflict with them. I don't know how the Thieves Guild will go. I know they have their particulars about dealing with syndicates that own territory, but we're taking territory and increasing their costs. I doubt it will be pleasant.
Yeah, fuck the Thieves Guild.
I was a little concerned what your view might be, considering you remember.
Nah.
Alright,
They had their chance.
I'll look into this Mar and see what I can find about who's running it behind the scenes.
Yeah, maybe we can just, a conversation with them.
Well, I'll see if I can find them first, and then see what I can dig up on them, and then you'll know what sort of conversation to have.
Yeah, just getting me into a room with them.
Mm-hmm.
That would be ideal.
Well, we'll see what I find. I hope to have something back within the month.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll got stuff to do. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'll leave this with you as he leaves the map out on the table, and we'll step up and leave from where he is already, like, muttering to himself about plans. As you have the painted map of a locker in there.
Gonna need to find another wall. So take it back to the tower, where either in Wednesday's bedroom, or if she wouldn't have allowed that, somewhere else. He has a commissioned sketch of the Tabaxi, who's been going around singing the song, and thread and tacks on the wall.
His name is Ethlandir.
Yeah, Ethlandir. Scratched out underneath it with threads to locations and sightings. The
Which you would
owl.
have him in the town nearby, like in the nearby
just
settlements and farm towns.
just
and stuff.
this I forget his name from It's Always Sunny.
I don't know.
But it's the meme picture.
Okay. Yeah. You've got the full spread there.
Yeah.
You're
18.
like reluctant to move some of your threads and like lose your train of thought with them, but you like clear out a spot to put this this poster of the city.
Berrian would have. I rolled an 18 on my intelligence check. Remembered to travel to the towns in a way so that it's possible, based on the timeline that he could have made it around to the places without teleportation.
Okay. Yeah.
To make it look like it's possible.
Not too instant is your travel.
Yeah. At one point it'd be Berrian.
Yes.
I told you that one night. What color was the owl again?
What?
There was an owl there on the roof. I think it might have been a clue. What? I don't remember what color it was.
The night. Which night?
I remember someone natural 20.
Okay, I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
Whitish? You said it looked like Roscoe.
Okay, yeah, sure.
No lie.
Yep, whitish, like Roscoe.
I would have said brown.
But then it would be a lie and I'd have to roll.
Against Drae, though.
Yeah, Dre's not fantastic.
No, man, I'm not lying.
But yeah, no, you give him the information faithfully. As you
actually roll insight.
I think at this point we've got a little bit of a game of cat and mouse going between the two
Roll the 2
groups. I just want you guys to roll off against each other to see who's like moving closer in this battle of wits.
What is the roll off and what skills?
I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Dre's using his organization, so I'm not really sure what skill to put that to, or whether I was gonna just go with a straight roll.
Leadership?
And see if it was conclusive. Yeah,
like investigation? I don't know.
We're using magical ability and stealth. Is how I'm kind of doing it.
Why don't?
Also, like a little bit of performance, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we do performance. I'm actually. What if we have like one of his thieves roll against your spell save DC?
Sure.
Probably have like a +2 to whatever it might be. So roll +2 against what's your DC?
A 19.
18.
An 18.
18.
It's a 19.
You rolled a 19.
I rolled a 17 plus 2.
Okay.
So
I need to think a little bit more before I know exactly what you find from that. So we'll leave a pin in that for now. It's by no means like it's not like you're discovered, right? This isn't going to be handled in one roll, but this is the back and forth of it going on.
Lots of like rants to Wednesday of like, God, I'm gonna find this stupid cat.
As the next important thing, and it would be fairly close to all of this happening, would be a visitor to the tower, as probably sometime in the evening.
How long would this be about now?
Oh, we're like getting near the end of the second month.
Okay.
As you're informed that there is a visitor who wishes to come see you in your tower.
All right. Go down.
You head down and you see standing there in a rather nice suit coat, fine short hair, a familiar elven figure.
Wait.
Why, hello again.
Woodolph?
Oh, is that what I went by last time?
That would, yeah. Memory.
Today feels like...
What about High Elf?
Pardon?
Sea Elf?
Yeah. Shadowkai?
Oh, it does sound a little like Wood Elf, doesn't it?
A little bit.
No, today's a different day. Giolini today.
Ghiolin. All right.
Giolini.
Ghiolin.
If I'm only going to have it for a day, you
Okay.
might as well get it right.
Well, welcome, Ghiolin. Hello. Come in.
Hello, I came to visit. Is Kea'Na about?
Is Kea'Na about?
Yeah, she's been spending quite a bit of time at the tower.
Kea'Na?
Yeah?
Someone's here.
Okay, yeah, she like comes out.
This is Ghiolin.
Giolini.
Sorry, Ghiolini.
Very good, very good.
Kea'Na? This is
Hi.
Ghiolini.
I'm Kea'Na. Nice to meet you. You as well. Very pleased. Well, are you going to invite me in?
I did, yeah. Come on in.
I meant to Kea'Na, so...
Oh, sorry. You gonna invite him in?
It's Berrian's tower, so... Well, then I'll take the invitation.
Okay. Wonderful.
As you will come in after you and just kind of sit down at wherever your guys' like...
I would just have a
meeting
little
area
table in the
is.
main area, and I would just kind of like one of the like servants or something just like, can you get some tea or something?
Sits down and Wednesday's like, new face?
Hi, his name's Giolini.
Yes, you can call me Giolini. I'm here to talk to Kea'Na. It's been a while since we've seen each other. I don't know you, so it's been a long time, I guess. Well...
I guess come perk up a little bit.
Well, are we just going to sit here or treat me to something? Where's the rest of your band?
So-
They're out and about. This is Drae,
Hello,
my brother.
Giolini. Pleasure to meet
Just
you.
like lounging on the couch, like
I'm going to bring some wine.
Excellent plan. Did your brother tell you about the scrape I saved him from?
no. You
I-
got in a scrape?
When I went to get the wine,
When did you get wine?
I was gone for 2 weeks. You didn't notice?
So we were in Ethlandir, border of Ardor, forest very much under her control. And he's romping with a couple of the Fae. I showed up. Apparently he'd been there for some time, but they had yet to drag him into the wilds itself. I thought I'd pull him out of it just as a early favor.
Wait. Hold on. Does Ardor look like this? And I'm going to play the girl from my death vision.
No, not at all.
Doesn't look like her?
Nothing like her.
Like, not the shadow one, the one from the Feywild, the other one.
No.
Doesn't look like her?
Nothing.
Oh, thank God.
Like her. No, not even close. I mean, far more beautiful and buxom to the extreme.
Okay.
Buxom.
Well, let's drink. Let's eat. I've brought some stuff myself. As you'll pull out of a satchel and basically like pull out a spread that unrolls into mostly bread.
Any of it flat with tomato sauce and cheese?
No, but there are tomatoes and there is cheese.
Okay,
and there
well,
is bread that is flat, but it is
We're going to
not
blow
at
your
all-
mind.
Not at all.
Watch this. Ching!
I'm going to use like a little like flame to like kind of toast the bread a little bit. Okay, put it on. Go. Okay, now cheese. Cheese. And like kind of just like roll it.
Tell me when.
It's good. Okay.
Okay.
Like crusty cut. Little like, you can see like the tomato sauce kind of sticking to the knife, pulling up a little bit. The crumb, you can hear, it's a delicate crumb. I'm gonna cut it into 4 pieces. Cheese string, pull. Oh, one for you. One for you.
Oh, it's hot!
Kea'Na.
Thanks.
Oh,
Is it the thing you guys talk about that nobody knows what it is?
It's the very well known thing. that we
The
talk about
elven
from-
bread thing?
yeah.
Yes.
Elven flatbread.
Well,
Yes.
I've never tried it.
Mhm.
Interesting. I think I like it.
It's hot.
It's wonderful.
It's hot.
Blow on it with your mouth.
It's good. I like it. I've decided.
All right.
As he sets it down after getting a few nibbles into it.
Mhm.
So, Kea'Na, how have you been? You've been terribly cagey lately. I don't understand. Playing that game, are we? Well, what have you been up to anyways? Mostly been at the tower, and I go see Yaikzal lots, and that's mostly what I do because I don't have lessons anymore.
Wait, no, yeah, you do.
No,
Out of character. We didn't cancel them.
Beryl says I'm done.
Sorry. Okay, I was talking out of character.
Yeah, no, you guys haven't canceled them, but Beryl is you. This is the first you've heard about it.
Oh, okay.
But
Double raised eyebrow.
What
yeah,
were you gonna tell us?
didn't I tell you?
No, I just sent her money.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
That thieving bitch.
Yeah. It's alright, I know how to deal with this.
That was in our head.
What are you doing? You're as
how do
murder
you-
happy as I've heard.
From who?
Kea'Na.
Who?
How do you know
Kea'Na, who
Kea'Na?
are you telling all of our
I'm
secrets?
not telling anybody any secrets.
Okay, so he
Well, then
knows
how does
you.
he know them?
You don't know him. He seems to know everything about you.
I don't understand what's going on.
All right. What's
Well,
Kea'Na's middle name?
Welcome to the club. We don't know her middle name.
She has a middle name? I'm quite certain she doesn't.
See, I thought you knew her.
You're entertaining.
You fucking ruined it.
Sorry. Let's let them have their.
This is less fun than I hoped it would be. Also, just curious.
Mm-hmm.
You're alright with the curse?
What curse?
I'm sorry, you're very clearly cursed.
By what?
Well, it looks to me like something around violence, some sort of punishment.
Is it
Wait,
this?
he's cursed?
Is it this dagger?
No. Why would it be the dagger?
Because it keeps burning me.
Let me see it. As he will look the dagger over. No, that's not a curse. Well,
Drae.
hands it back to you.
What?
That's a haunting.
It's that messed up. The thing you guys had to take it off because it made you fight us.
What?
Like the manacles, the.
My armor?
Yes.
I haven't worn my armor in months.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of possible things that you could have ran into that might have messed you up.
Well, if anything, you might want to avoid violence.
Why?
Sorry, I didn't understand I was going to cause such a stir. I thought you knew.
What'll it do?
I don't know. I would have to look much deeper.
Like one way to
into it.
find out. He's sort of like,
He leans towards you. What way?
violence.
Oh, by all means.
Drae, just show him the armor.
I don't want to show him the armor.
You showed him your dagger.
Yeah, but look,
The
I'll
possessed
whip out my
dagger, right?
dagger for anyone. My armor's like a whole different thing.
I'm just saying, what if it is? Wouldn't you like to know?
Lorelei can figure it out.
Obviously she can't, because she hasn't.
Well, she hasn't looked.
Lorelei hasn't looked.
I caught that with
She-
performance.
Yeah, she trusts
Ooh,
me.
Lorelei's the nosy one, right?
Yeah, if there's something to be found out, she knows about
Oh yeah,
it.
Lorelei's nosy.
Why haven't I met her yet?
Cause we've never met
Sending
you.
spell to Lorelei. Can you bring Yaikzal to the tower? We have a guest.
Yeah, so we have to go.
What? My.
I'm sorry. I have to cut your nap short.
Hmm.
The wizards want us. Well, the wizard and the idiot want us at the tower.
Wednesday. She'll get up.
Oh, food! Big Red stands up.
Drae, show him the armor.
I don't want to.
I
Performance
think
anxiety.
you should.
If you
Don't
try anything,
perform very well,
I
so
just.
that's-
What if it is a curse?
I have connection.
What if it was me?
You have connection.
What if it was me? You'd make me do it.
Yeah, but you're weak. You.
Ooh. I love a
Drae.
bit of drama.
Can you just do this for me?
Wednesday. He's like,
Hey,
where's my armor?
you left
Honey!
it in the closet.
Where's my?
Where you put it when you told me you weren't going to be wearing it no more?
Where is my
Open the
legendary
closet!
armor?
Drae, open the closet.
Why do you need it?
Fold it on the right.
Hey, wow!
I haven't
wow.
even refolded it.
Wow,
That's
it's-
atrocious, by the way.
Wow, it's right over there.
Aye,
at
where
that.
do you left it?
Huh?
Okay.
Why are you grabbing the armor? Are we in trouble?
There's a creepy guy who Berrian wants me to show it to.
No.
That sounds unwise.
I told him that.
Well, don't just do whatever your brother says.
You told me to do what my brother said last time we talked.
I said it. What?
Well, not last time because it's been 2 months, but like last noteworthy conversation we had.
I don't know what you're on about. But use your noggin.
Right, I only like sort of let him look at it.
Sure, right.
It's alright, I'll just kill him
And
if
if
he
you can
doesn't.
fold it better next time when you put it back.
I do not know how to fold this. It has like solid leather parts and buckles and
Aye, so you can't fold those parts, obviously.
yeah,
But the rest of it doesn't need to look like garbage. I'll help you, alright?
Sure.
I'm not doing that for you, mind.
Oh yeah, of course not. No.
I'm probably gonna end up doing it for you. And she goes back writing.
What? No. It'll come down with the armor. Like,
Thank you.
Ooh, that is a nice set.
is it the curse?
Does not seem to be cursed to me.
All right.
Although it could be. I mean, the curse you have on is screaming and obvious.
Can you at least let him look at it to see if it's where the curse came from?
Is this where the curse came
I
from?
don't see any curse on it.
Does he need to hold it and look at it?
No.
No.
Oh.
But it seems to bother him terribly much, so I'd like to.
Thank you. Just gonna walk back upstairs with the armor.
He, like, leans towards Kea'Na in a sort of friendly way, like, he's so cute, right?
Okay.
As Yaikzal and Lorelei would arrive, as Drae is getting a lesson in folding and just manages to escape back down to everybody.
Lorelei?
Yeah.
Just so you know, Drae is cursed heavily.
Says who?
Him?
Me.
Is that the truth?
Yes.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
38.
He grins over at you, and you are struck by the fact that you have absolutely no read on this guy whatsoever.
Detect thoughts.
Okay. As you cast the spell, and he looks over at you curiously, and you hear a, "Yes, can I help you?"
Who are you?
But this would be in his mind.
Yeah. Who are you? Into his mind.
I forget what I was for today. As he speaks like, Berrian, what was my name today again?
Gauline.
Gioline. Are we going to do this
What are
back
you?
and forth? I'm a guest at the moment.
That's not what I'm asking.
You're less fun than I thought you'd be.
Deal with it.
I am dealing with it. Do I not look like I'm dealing with it?
What are you?
I'm... Looks over at Kea'Na, like he's expecting her to give him like some signal or something, and she just like glances over confused, and he's like, I don't think I'm going to tell you.
I'm gonna push deeper.
Okay! That's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, use disadvantage.
He has disadvantage. Sheesh!
Okay, what's your DC?
18.
18. As he rather easily blocks you from digging any deeper. I don't mind a little bit of impropriety.
Oh, hold on.
But
What
if you
type of spell is
continue-
this?
Oh, she might not be able to cast it in the tower.
What kind of spell?
Oh,
It's divination, I think.
yeah,
Okay,
no.
Also, none of his stuff works either.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
Right.
none of that happened.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
You don't go digging this way. I retract everything he said.
I
You can say it out loud. Switch your
Well,
curses out
well, she
loud.
has telepathy, so.
Yeah, sure. I don't think I'm going to tell you.
I don't think I trust you.
Ooh, fantastic. Little old me, not trusted by Lorelei. I fit right into this little family. Didn't they start by not trusting you?
Perhaps.
Well, do you guys want some food? I brought some. They've introduced me to something they call elven fattening bread.
Elven cheese bread.
Elven cheese bread. It's wonderful. As you can see, there are like couple nibbles out of his slate. Hello, Yaikzal.
Oh, hi.
Pleasure.
How do you know my name?
Well, I was told. Kea'Na.
It's like a half step between them from Lorelei. Just like,
By Kate.
Oh, chairs would have been brought up for all of you.
I didn't tell him anybody's name.
Okay.
All right, well, let's eat. Apparently we've reached the point of the evening where we have all the information we're going to get, and now we'll just have an awkward small talk until someone decides to break a little more of their information.
You're astute. As he takes a nibble, like couple
Yeah,
of
why?
nibbles.
Ting ting.
Lorelei does not eat any of his food.
Okay, yeah, you stay far away. He will, in a very like jovial, like friendly manner, regale you guys with a vivid retelling of him rescuing Berrian from the Fae in the forest.
I'll put a cheese bread in front of her. Here, this one's made by me. It's not poisoned.
Insight check. a lot.
You get. Hold on.
He did make it.
It's not poisoned.
Yeah, he did make it. It is from the materials brought by the elf in front of you all.
And I've eaten it.
He's eaten some of it.
I'm alright.
Is it? What's the problem?
I don't trust him.
Oh, Wednesday.
Hey.
Can you bring some of our food?
You don't have to. I'm not that hungry.
Yeah, I'm making a point. Wednesday, we'll need some bread and cheese and
Some
tomatoes,
cucumbers?
please.
Yeah.
Anything to get some veggies in you.
All right, thank you.
As she will.
And mustard.
Ah,
Oh,
so close.
on cheese
So
bread?
close. As she will come back out with the requested, and with some extra veggies and stuff for
I'll just-
Lorelei to stack on.
Yaikzal is absolutely
Drae,
just...
Drae!
What?
You got 15 seconds. Hit it with the feta.
She's
Go,
like,
go, go.
shredding it along.
Perfect. Broil. Lorelei.
I'll be in the kitchen.
Here you go. You'll like it.
It's very good.
It's a spin-off of Seven Isles.
Sure, yeah. You've talked non-stop about it.
Take a bite, dude. Take a bite.
Right?
It's got like a Mediterranean kind of like
It's alright.
like
It's whatever.
oregano, tomato, feta.
You're
onion.
a liar. You loved it, didn't you?
She does not.
It's alright.
I like having you around.
I like being around. Maybe I'll stay for a while.
Berrian, please.
Please what?
If he hurts someone.
Do you have a room for me?
I actually thinking of that. The construction would be done by now.
Yeah.
Actually, we have like 10. You have your pick downstairs.
Berrian.
What?
Are you just not respecting Lorelei's wishes?
I-
Like, on purpose?
Sorry.
No drama.
So hold on. Do you have a problem, Lorelei?
With him, yes.
Okay, but this is the first I've heard of it.
I've made it clear from the moment I've been here.
Lorelei's
Hold
doing
on,
the
hold
Lorelei
on,
thing,
hold on,
not
hold on, hold on.
trusting me.
Hold on.
I'm going to have to win my way into the group.
What's that?
6.
That's an insight of 13.
Ooh. What are you, like, on Lorelei?
Yeah. Like, I've been entertaining and doing things. I don't know if I've picked up on these subtle conversations
They
in
have
your
Not
guys'
been
heads.
subtle.
They have not been
What?
subtle.
The whole thing that's been happening has been in their head.
Not all of it.
Telepathically.
I know some of it
There was
was.
a little bit at the beginning, but
I think you would have to be fairly dense to miss it.
I mean,
But what is this more than what Lorelei is to everyone we meet?
Yeah, she's more suspicious of him, but like no more suspicious,
Yeah.
I think, than she would be of anybody who showed
normally
up.
it's not super obvious because
Okay.
she just reads their mind. Or
So
insight checks them,
so
but
now I'm like, okay,
I don't.
like, is there a problem?
I have no idea what he wants.
Neither do I, and he won't tell us.
Yeah, maybe
All
you're
right.
okay with that, but I'm not.
Can you tell us why you're here?
Entertainment.
Straight, like, we'll just casually, while they're all bickering, like, wander around, just lean on the front door.
Okay. Goes and leans against the front door.
Okay, great.
Make me a perception check.
It's a 21.
Okay. You notice his eyes like flick sideways and notice you there, and then back to the conversation he's in, and just a grin kind of spread across a little more. Entertainment primarily. I mean, I've heard so much about you,
Okay.
and I've been missing Kea'Na.
Okay, so once
How do you
again
know
we come
Kea'Na?
back to Kea'Na.
Yes.
She doesn't know you. We don't know you.
She's playing coy.
Insight check on Kea'Na.
Okay, yeah.
Just for
sure.
due diligence. Ew, 27.
27. Seems to be telling the truth, but there's definitely something she's holding back. Like, you don't see her lying when she says she doesn't know him or hasn't told him anything, but she's got like a shifted, like there's something she's not sharing.
Kea'Na,
Yeah?
is everything okay?
Mm-hmm. As long as everything's okay here.
Well, right now I'm not so sure it is.
Okay, then maybe not.
There's something you're not saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why?
Kea'Na,
Yeah?
please.
What? I don't know him. But he's not like the first person who's come to see me who's like knew me, but I didn't know them.
How many people have come to see you?
I don't know. It's been a long time. Like before I met you guys was the last time. There used to be one that visited me all the time, but I haven't seen her in forever. Miss her.
What was her name?
I don't know. She didn't give me a name.
What did she look like?
She was really pretty.
That narrows it down.
She had nice hair. It was like long and black. But I don't remember a lot. I was pretty little.
Would Berrian know anything to put some stuff together? Like
Um,
I'll roll if you want me to roll.
what direction are you going?
I know Kea'Na's an avatar.
Okay.
And I've, like, am I getting any vibes of that?
I mean, it's definitely strange. Could have to do with that. It's not something you guys have dug into. As of
No,
yet,
but like,
so-
we don't know anyone who knows Kea'Na's past other than the gorillas.
Yeah.
This is the first time that something's ever showed up from Kea'Na's past. It seems to be someone who has unmatched knowledge, unmatched ability to understand magic and see things. Seems like she's had a couple of the different ones. That's kind of where like my perception or thing would go based on the knowledge that I have
With
of
this,
her.
I don't have anything to add that your characters would know, like, out of pocket. It is up to you to take what information you... Like, if there's something your character would know, I'll add it, but I don't have anything to add right now.
Other than what he would tell us.
Yeah, other than what you're hearing from him, like, right now.
Okay.
You're a fae, right?
Ooh. Yes, definitely.
Are you... Kea'Na's an avatar. Are you one of her caretakers or from the same power?
Ooh. Chilly in this world of ice you bring us. Cold. Wrong.
Are you family?
So hold on.
No.
So
A chill wind runs through the air. Very cold.
we're playing hot and cold now, okay.
Well, I'm not committed to it. I mean, she's so cagey about all this, I don't want to give up all the fun. Look at her playing all coy. I'm not trying to play coy.
Okay. Alright.
So, about that room, I mean, obviously Lorelei's not going to trust me. That's going to be part of the bonding process. We'll grow to some sort of mutual care for each other like you all have. Or maybe even a relationship like happened through Wednesday and Drae.
Appreciates honesty.
I've been very honest.
Just not forthright.
Not forthcoming, but honest. I even pointed out when you were lying, remember?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give you a room even in my own tower, so I'll maybe leave it up to the ladies to decide.
Ladies?
Who are you to Kea'Na?
I don't know you. I'm a friend.
How? Where'd you meet her? She doesn't remember, but you clearly do.
I can't say too much without spoiling all the fun. But I am a friend.
We need to know things for you to stay somewhere. You could just be some enemy of hers that's like, I'm her friend.
I'm not.
We don't know that.
What did you do? I just told you.
And who says you're not lying?
Me.
What a trustworthy source.
I promise I'm not lying. With Titania as my witness, I tell you only the truth.
I got nothing.
You should step outside and let her read your mind.
Ew. I suppose it's not going to do much.
I'm just gonna say something real quick as my character. I'll be like, I could see what you guys are saying about that, but imagine someone asked Lorelei the same question.
What's that supposed to mean?
Imagine if someone else was like, Lorelei, I don't trust you. Why don't you step out and let me read your mind? How receptive would you be?
This is totally different.
Very similar.
It's not though.
He's outlined the exact situation.
I'm if she lets you, I'm fine. I'm just saying it seems like, well, how can we expect? No, how
Are
can
so blindly trusting.
how can we not blindly trusting? I'm just saying this simple thing where we're at an impasse. We find ourselves at these impasses all the time. How can we expect someone else to want to do the same thing that we're not willing to do?
I mean, I'll do it. It's just not going to do anything entertaining.
If you're willing to do that, that's between you two.
I don't know.
You're an interesting little beehive, this group to stir up. Takes so little. Well, it's probably for the best I don't stay anyways. I haven't exactly arranged my affairs to do so for a long term, but I suppose I'll be back. After all, Berrian, you still owe me that favor. It has been a wonderful evening with you all, and I hope you enjoy the last of
Hold on.
As he stands up from the table,
He can't stay for a little bit?
he steps out the door, and it closes behind him.
I don't know if I want him to leave.
Ooh, he steps up to Drae and smiles at you and looks at you, kind of dusts a little dust and like fixes your coat.
Why do you want to be a part of this group?
Because it seems fun.
For who?
Me, of course. Listen, you're being a little impolite. And a certain amount is fine. But I'm leaving now.
I'm just gonna go to like brush his coat in kind and sort of grab it.
Yeah.
Do you mean anyone in this tower harm?
Not currently, but you're towing the line.
Let him go.
If you will let him, he will open the door and step out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just kind of talk to them and be like, you understand he took me back out of the almost letting me into the Feywild. He rescued me, right?
Sure.
For his benefit,
Yeah.
clearly.
I mean, I know nothing, and I know you don't trust Faye.
I don't trust a lot of people, but let's be honest. Everyone in this room does things for their own benefit and for the benefit of others around them that they love and trust. I'm not saying we need to openly trust people, but like, we need to find some middle ground of where we can have some semblance of an ability to work with people.
I don't like him.
I
He
trust
was mean to
trustworthy
Drae.
people.
What?
I trust trustworthy people.
Faye,
Okay,
Lorelei, you don't trust very many people.
I trust people who've proven themselves trustworthy.
Okay.
name 5 people that have proven themselves trustworthy outside of our group, and actually including our group.
most of the civilization's kind of shit. So.
I'm just curious. Is there 5?
Kea'Na's like waving at you.
Kea'Na, you have secrets.
I don't got secrets. I told you the thing. You made me say it.
You know what? Kea'Na is trustworthy, I suppose.
Okay, now.
I like to think that you are.
Okay, but thinking is different than knowing.
Well, are you?
I would like to say that I am, but this isn't
That's
about
what
me.
I just said.
But this isn't about me. Who else do you think is trustworthy in our group? This is not. I'm not judging you. This is simply you just listening.
Wednesday.
Absolutely not. She can't read her.
What do you mean?
Out of character, Isaac.
Oh no,
She
I know.
can't
This
read
is
Wednesday.
Kea'Na.
Yeah.
I know that. This
Okay,
is Kea'Na.
sorry. I'm saying out. That was an out of character.
Yeah, no.
Right. Sorry.
That's
Just
what Kea'Na would say. No. But she makes you food all the time. If
Sorry.
she would have got you, she would have poisoned it.
Yeah, but I can't read her mind, and I don't know why.
What about Beryl?
I've never met Beryl.
Oh. You should come meet her. She's really nice.
Sure she is.
She's pretty nice.
So we have.
She could be a little grumpy sometimes.
So we've won.
Drae?
In a way, yes.
And
Okay,
in
that's
What's that supposed to mean?
In a way.
What are you after here, Berrian?
Second in
I'll
that one.
give that a 1.5. Anyone else? You guys still got 3.5 to go before you hit 5.
What, Berrian, do you want me to go around and blindly let people hurt my friends?
Lorelei, I'm making a point. I don't care if you trust me or not. I would hope that you would trust me as a friend, and I'd hopefully that I'm building at that point. What I'm saying is, we meet people and we run into people. I've come to the conclusion that there is just about nobody that you will trust. And so, what I'm trying to find a way that we can work with people and let people in enough to work with them without, like, we're always at an impasse. We're always at a brick wall. We're always at a T intersection. There's no way forward. Either, and it comes down to the same thing. It's like, step out so she can read your mind. Well, would you step out and let him read your mind? Absolutely not.
He doesn't get to read my mind just because he showed up and asked to.
No, but what if
He wants something from us.
Let's reverse it. Let's say you came to his tower and he was like, step outside so I can read your mind.
It depends what I wanted from him.
Exact, but that's when I come back to the other thing is everybody's out for something. Everyone's out for themselves and for the people around them. Everyone has a motive, a mission. Not all missions are bad. Not all motives are insincere or cruel.
They're not all bad, I want to know them.
Yes, but what I'm saying is you ask, all of us, ask, but we never give anything. We ask people to do things that we're completely unwilling to do ourselves. And we have unrealistic expectations that we put onto other people that make it really hard to build relationships. Can you, like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but can you guys see anything does anything I'm saying hit?
I don't know if you...
Really... I'm talking to the whole group now. Yeah. Everybody in the room. Like, is anything I'm saying hitting?
Do you really care that much?
I do.
What a Fae thinks of us?
How do you know he's a Fae?
He said he was.
Did he say he was a Fae?
He did say he was a Fae.
You met him messing with the Fae. You made a deal with him.
There was no deal made.
You owe him a
something
favor.
to a Fae.
Okay. I don't think you understand how these things happen. I woke up in a stupor and he drugged me out.
So...
That
Maybe he cursed Drae.
Maybe.
Curse?
Drae's got a curse.
I told you Drae was cursed.
Oh, sorry,
Unless he was lying.
I was more worried about that.
Lying.
I don't know. He says it's a huge curse about violence. You might want to take a look at it.
Tomorrow I can look, unless there's any way without the one spell. Not seeing anything as I look through what I'm capable of here.
Kind of the same, like the same spell you used to figure out that she was pregnant would be one. Like those are the sorts of ways, but there's not something like there's not a detect curse spell.
Yeah.
You could remove curse and hope it works.
I'm just saying, Lorelei. Drae, like, any of the stuff I'm saying?
I don't trust him.
Okay, that's not my question. Do any of you hear anything I'm saying? Yacht Wednesday, like anyone.
I hear you. I
mean, I think it's true. There is a point. Like, you do need to give people some trust to get it.
I trust so many people.
I don't think it means you got to do it for everybody, though.
Yeah, it's easy. You trust people. If they betray you, you kill them.
He was real threatening, like a Drae at the end there. Didn't like that.
Yes, but
it's true. I mean, I wouldn't let somebody read my mind just 'cause either. You guys can be a hard bunch to get along with.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But you got your charms.
Yeah. Well, we've had like enemies capable of all sorts of things.
I mean,
And
why should we not be careful?
did none of you find it alarming? He knew all of our names when Kea'Na said she didn't tell him anything.
Oh, yes.
And knew everything about us. And then you want to let him live in your tower when he doesn't tell us anything about himself.
Have you ever heard of the thing where it's like,
You need to learn about your tenants.
keep your enemies closer, or keep your friends close and your enemies closer? I'd rather have him here and I know where he is and have him in our circle than have him out and plotting where we can't see.
You would risk like your students or whatever.
You would risk everyone in this tower.
Drae, I risk, the way that our thinking is now, I risk myself every day as it is. Every day there was an opportunity while Ethlandir or someone of that kind decides to smite me off this planet and there's nothing I can do.
All it takes is a 100 on the roll.
And I'm going to talk to you. Drae, do you remember when I died?
Vividly.
Do you remember the first time? Do you
wasn't
remember
there.
how my soul is already apparently claimed by 2 people?
Yeah, sort of.
No choice in that.
1 people.
2. Shadow Lady and Fey Lady.
Shadow Lady.
The lady from the death with the hound.
Wasn't claiming you. She is an angel of mercy. They are the ones who ferry people to the line for reincarnation.
Sorry. Apparently my soul's already claimed by somebody other than an angel of mercy.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like there was an opportunity there where we could have maybe made a friend instead of an enemy.
I don't think he's an enemy yet.
I don't know, but I think we definitely didn't go down the route of friend making.
I don't want to be friends with someone that doesn't want to tell us anything about himself.
We didn't tell them anything about us. We didn't give
He
up any
already knew
information.
She already knew stuff. That was pretty
He knew
creepy.
everything about us.
Sure, but okay.
I kept like rubbing my face in how much he knew.
Guys, I'm not... Well, you could take it as rubbing it in, or you could just, like, take it as it is. Drae, what I find a lot of times, and even myself, is that when somebody knows something that I don't, I take it as them rubbing my face in it.
I mean, he's not here anyways, and this isn't doing anything.
I hope so. I don't know.
Sorry, Kea'Na, do you want us to move on?
You guys are fighting. He's not even staying here. He already left.
See, Kea'Na, something that you're maybe not understanding is it's not actually about this guy. It's about all the other stuff. It's about how we work with people and interact with people.
It's not doing any good. Guys are just fighting.
Do you have a solution?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the solution?
Was he more of this flatbread thing?
All right, eat. We'll eat. More wine. He shuts up about it.
She like,
He didn't pour you wine.
no, rude.
That's all right. I'm
Rude
drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, and she brings out some juice in a glass for herself.
I'm alright. I'll have whatever you guys are.
This is my wine, and this is food we made from our stuff.
Yeah, I guess I'll have some elven pizza bread or flatbread or
Sure,
whatever.
I'm
Yeah,
the
it's fine.
one I made for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll.
Do you not want it?
She starts eating.
Hold on.
It's alright, I guess.
You guys have a quiet.
What's that?
It's awkward
11?
for a little bit.
That
before
is a
people start chatting
19,
again.
no 18 on insight.
It's a 4 deception check.
Okay, so what am I getting here?
She likes it. She likes it a lot.
Berrian just kind of...
As the awkwardness fades pretty quickly, the group is pretty used to each other. As you guys settle into eating and drinking.
Berrian
juice
shuts
and
up
wine.
about his stuff that he was talking to you guys about.
Okay.
But, like, if anybody was, like... He stopped talking about it, but he's not let it, like, drop.
Okay. It kind of hangs on the edge of the conversation.
No, not like that. Like, it's like if somebody was, like, seeing they could be, like, he looks over and he smiles and he's having a good time, but he's like... None of you have answered any of my questions without saying it.
Okay. All right. That's how that goes.
Yep.
Is anybody doing any looking into the cursed Drae business?
Yeah, the next day, Lorelei will have
I detect magic.
commune and just do a quick little. Let me ask Ethlandir what he thinks, and then we'll go from there.
What are you asking? There's 3 questions, right? The same one as
yeah.
last time?
Yeah.
Yes, no, or uncertain, unclear.
Is Drae cursed?
Yes.
Can I remove it?
Yes.
Does the man we met yesterday mean us harm?
Unclear.
Fuck you, Ethlandir. Fuck you.
I detect magic on Drae.
Okay. Make me an Arcana check.
Maybe I should go get Ari.
Sure.
Ari knows about this kind of stuff. It's 13. Yeah.
That is a 23.
It's well hidden, but with detect magic, you do manage to find the lingering, sort of almost hiding, like power of a curse flowing
Which
about him.
school of magic?
Necromancy.
And do I get any like power of it?
It is transmutation in nature. Although curses are a little weird, they don't exactly have a school of magic, but it's transmutation related.
Okay.
And as for power, given your role, it's reasonably powerful. It's nothing to scoff at, but it's not some impressive
Like 4 to 6 kind of thing.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
All right. So 6th, 5th, 4th.
Oh, he's so cute. I love him.
Hey,
Oh.
Lorelei.
Yeah.
It's a transmutation magic of some sort.
Fuck.
I'd give it like
I'm gonna go get
fourth,
Ari.
4th level,
I'm gonna go get Ari.
like 4th circle.
She might know. I'm gonna go get Ari. I need your help. If you're around.
You find her sitting, drinking in the tavern below.
How much have you had?
A reasonable amount,
Alright, I need your help with something.
as long as I don't have to drive a carriage.
I don't think you've ever driven a carriage.
You'd be incorrect.
Did you drive a carriage for?
I have to get to my tower somehow. I'm
Oh,
not
just
bursting at the seams with servants.
You just teleport, like Berrian just teleports everywhere now.
I don't have anybody here with a circle that I have access to. Although I suppose I could ask Berrian.
She could.
Yeah,
I would give
Berrian's
her.
like super open with that. He doesn't care.
Well, perhaps I'll ask him.
Fucking, I hate Lorelei.
Yeah, Berrian's all about us trusting people, so I'm sure he'd be fine with you using all of his secrets.
I feel like something personal is being brought into this, but
No,
if you'll
he's
help me
being
out.
dumb. Alright.
As you pull her to her feet, she looks down at her wine glass behind her and up bar. Can you save that for me at all? I can pour you another one when you come back. Very well. And she
Sorry,
will
I'm kind of a mess.
follow after you. You look fine. You smell of cheese.
Funny story about that. How does Ari look?
A little drunk, but otherwise her usual fairly immaculate self. This isn't like the drunk you found her.
Yeah.
This is like a having an evening drinking. Like she's a little unsteady on her feet, but working on keeping herself going in a
We
straight
should-
direction.
We should do something.
What did you have in mind?
I don't know. We haven't really had a night to ourselves since I got back.
Well, if that's where you're taking me, I'm not going to resist.
It's not where I'm taking you.
Of course not. And where
It's
are you
important.
taking me?
Drae got himself cursed,
Ooh,
and you have some experience in such departments.
just a little.
So I was hoping, because last time I just randomly undid magic, it kind of got messy.
Well, anything for you?
I'm gonna.
5.
Okay, that's a 4 persuasion on Drae.
2.
We'll see what happens.
What are you trying to persuade?
I'm trying to persuade him to let me look more at him to check more on the curse while Lorelei's gone.
Why? You found it, didn't you?
No, look, I might be able to learn more about it.
Why would you want to learn more about it? Huh? You want to curse me again?
No, Drae, so that we can get rid of it. I know it's transmutation. I'm trying to find out more of what it's doing to you.
Oh. It's fine. I don't know, what does transmutation do? It, like, changes people or things?
It could do a
into
lot
stuff?
of things, but I need to look a little closer.
So what if I try and hit someone, it'll turn me into something?
Drae, I don't know. I need to look closer.
Alright.
Okay. I'm going to bring down a chair, and I'm going to, like... Hold on.
If this gets weird.
Roll over. I can, like, pull up his shirt, and I'm, like, charcoal, and I'm, like, drawing runes on his back.
What the fuck?
Look, just stay quiet. You're messing up my runes.
What are you doing?
She sees a big...
She sees
a bunch of runes on his back, and it's, like, dumbass connected to idiot.
It's all good?
Trying something to fix my curse.
I'm gonna, like, dip some water. Can't figure anything more out, Drae.
She grins a little but doesn't say anything.
It's transmutation, and it's like 4th circle.
Nice to see you too, Berrian.
Good to see you.
I hear we're doing exercises in trust. Grins to herself a little bit and looks over at Lorelei like she just did something bad.
All right.
Well, Drae,
What?
you've gotten
Sorry.
yourself cursed.
What?
I don't need your shirt up for this.
I pull it down.
You sure?
Yes, I'm
Right?
positive.
That's true. Like, Lorelei just.
Wednesday's like, hey.
Sorry.
As she will walk over and start looking you over.
If you need any instruments or materials, let me know.
I don't. None that I don't have with me.
Okay.
She will close her eyes, sway a little bit, and then focus.
I will restore that if you can't operate.
It might take a little longer, but it should be fine.
Alright.
She will look Drae over for a good 10-15 minutes, varying between like feeling around him with eyes closed and actually like looking him over and tracing lines down him with her hands and humming and hawing now and again. Well, it seems to be related to moonlight. I'm guessing something under Titania's name.
What's it? What do I do to the moon?
Seem to be Fae exactly.
I know I have a weird faith thing, don't I?
Oh, yeah, his eyes glow.
Yeah, when we went to the Fae, well, my eyes did a weird thing.
Perhaps you have some Fae blood. Would make it easier to tether something like that to you.
Cool. Yeah, that's neat.
The hag.
It's
The hag.
He
Hard to say.
he got somewhat killed by a sea hag,
That'd have been it.
and I had to put a blood chicken.
Goat egg.
It was like
Put a goat egg in my mouth.
No, it wasn't a goat egg. It was like a
I'm
Goats
not,
have eggs?
like a
The fuck's a
fetus
goat egg?
baby chicken
I'm
that
not
was
incredibly familiar with sea hags. but it
doused in
tends-
pig blood, and I had
There's
to.
a
It's a fairly serious curse. I mean, it wouldn't have just come up now. I can't really tell what it's for.
Can you get rid of it?
the creepy guy we met said something about violence.
Creepy guy you met about violence.
Yeah, he's the one that made Berrian all weird about trust.
What?
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm too drunk for this talking around the subject. If someone would explain clearly what you're talking about.
Oh, so yes, earlier today, yesterday.
Earlier today.
No, would have been yesterday because Lorelei had to redo spells.
Oh, no, sorry, yesterday.
Yeah, so yesterday, some guy came by saying he knew all about us and that he knew Kea'Na, and that he wanted to be a part of the group, and it wouldn't tell us anything about himself or why he was there or what he wanted. And Lorelei couldn't read his mind or read him at all, and told me I was cursed.
Well, I have nothing to add to all of that.
Berrian got mad at us for not trusting him.
No, I had a conversation with us about how we trust people.
Got mad at us for not trusting him.
Can you get rid of it?
Not currently. With the appropriate tools, perhaps. I mean, the first thing would be to divine how to break it.
What do you need?
Remove curse is usually a good first step.
I
Okay.
did bring that.
Well,
I can
perhaps
try.
it will give us some clue
I
as
just-
to what to do.
Last time I removed magic, it got my hand chopped off.
I rather doubt that it's going to remove it completely, but it might give us a clue.
All right,
Alright,
fire it up.
Drae?
It might be unpleasant. Curses are not always pleasant when you prod them.
Well, Dre's not that pleasant either, so.
Wait, hang on. And
Pretty
Drae
cool.
and Lorelei cast the spell.
As the magic seeps out of her hand, floods over Drae, and he feels this kind of like
Oh, hold on.
icky sensation across.
Does the level matter? Because I would have told her it's fourth.
Not in this instance.
Okay.
Drae, you kind of like, you feel like your nose start to tingle, and you let out a sneeze, and snot pours out, and just covers you, like, completely.
Ugh.
Right.
Ugh.
As, Ari is studying you rather intently the whole time.
Sorry.
Well, it's not pleasant, but it's not completely malicious. Something to do with the sinuses.
Lorelei?
Moonlight. I mean, the best next step would be to have you bathe in some moonlight.
Does Lorelei get anything?
Ari's doing most of the looking here.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah. Is there moon around?
Well, there'll be one tonight. We can get you up on the roof.
No. I mean, bathe in moonlight.
Okay.
The liquid form.
Okay, where do we find liquid moonlight?
Well,
If you say the Feywild.
gets
Yeah.
smuggled out of the Feywild occasionally. The quickest and easiest source of it would certainly be a Feywild.
I've got a good thing going here. I can't go to the Feywild again. You'll all be dead.
A hag might know.
I don't know any hags.
I know where some can be found.
What do they want?
I think you're better off to beat it out of them. In this case.
I can do that. As long as I don't sneeze all over myself constantly.
It's rather likely.
Alright, we're going for do a little hag bopping. You want to come?
I'm not sure I'll help.
Hey
but I'll
Berrian, wanna duel with me real quick?
Why?
Cause I'd rather figure out what happens to me when I try and fight before we fight some hags.
Blades on.
Hiya!
Roll to hit.
Do I get a surprise round?
No, you asked him to duel you. You're literally like, I'm gonna fight you now.
Do I get a surprise round?
Don't mock me. Shit. Has Berrian hurt me recently?
He hasn't. No.
Does the Dagger of Spite respond to emotional pain?
No.
Alright, 16.
Misses.
Okay, as you swing for him, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? Charisma feels appropriate.
Oh, okay. 16.
Okay. As you feel that tingling like build up in your nose again, but nothing comes of it.
Swing again.
Roll to hit. Berrian just parrying
21.
your blows.
Misses.
Make me another charisma saving throw.
Fucking damn it, you piece of shit. 15.
Okay. As
Holy shit, we
Just
found that DC
hovered.
instantly.
very quickly,
Holy
as you are immediately covered by this, you have a disadvantage on your next attack.
What's that?
Ew. 8.
Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Okay.
10.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't actually hit you. I just hit your pride.
Ow, my pride.
Just like a little just tap on like the cheek with the side of the blade.
You piece of shit, your magic won't save you forever. I know people. I can't fucking... Alright.
You gonna try again?
Yeah, sure.
I think you can get it out.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll the hit with disadvantage.
It's a natural 1.
Misses.
Will miss. Roll
I don't even
another
dodge this time.
charisma
I like go to
saving
like
throw.
I'm like I should dodge. I'm like actually no I shouldn't.
It's a 4.
Okay.
Misses.
As you feel all of it spread across you, work its way back up just as quickly.
Just like reback.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a slug.
Oh, it's like that kid with like the really long nose thing goes.
Okay, hold on.
Make me 2 more rolls for the saving throws.
5 and 21.
Okay. So, instead of making you roll from now on, those 5 rolls have determined the occurrence pattern of this. Every other attack, it comes out or comes in, and you have disadvantage on the next attack. Or round of attacks, if you action surge.
Alright, well, I think
Hold on, what's that?
the 3.
Okay, and that.
8.
8. Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Okay, bonus action.
2.
Okay, I missed you with the rest.
As like, he's just trying to talk to you, and your sword just gets sort of like hit against this. Like it's like trying to push 2 magnets together.
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
kind of.
I'm just like
Alright, so I think I might be a little worse at stabbing people.
and all of a sudden. Oh.
Ugh.
It is more unpleasant going back than it is coming out.
Oh. Okay, moonlight. How do we get that? That's gross.
Well,
It's a card.
the Thornglade is where I would go.
Speak his name.
Oh, I think we've been there.
Yeah, isn't that how we got into the Feywild?
I know there is a coven led by a night hag there.
Yeah, I think we've.
Alright.
I think we know them, don't we?
I don't think so.
Didn't we go to the Thornglade?
We went somewhere and gave bread to little pixies.
Well, that was different. That was not the Thornglade.
Well, the
you
other
guys-
group has been in car.
No, so the Thornglade is to the northeast. It's the other forest that goes towards Plume.
One of us went to the Thornglade. I swear.
Yes, you guys went through the Thornglade to get to Hawksridge.
Okay, well,
And
at
that was
least,
where you guys met the band of
at least you've
bugbears.
been to the Thornglade. I can go there. Thornglade's not a real fun place to go.
We'll be fine. I'll just mind poke people.
We rode that big wolf
or something.
before, didn't we? We rode a big wolf, didn't we?
Not this campaign.
When the fuck?
That was Fantasy Craft. That was aeons ago.
Yeah.
That was Kennedy's background character,
Oh, okay.
backstory character.
Well, we've been through
And
the
that was in
Thornglade.
car. Not
We've been
in
through the
Thornglade.
Thornglade. The Thornglade's by
Lunar
car.
Eden on
No,
Twitch.
the Thornglade is by
Check her
Lockwood.
out. She does
And by
good art.
Hawksridge.
Oh, sorry, what?
Lunar Eden on Twitch.
Yeah,
check her
yeah.
out.
She
does
does
good
some of
work.
our art sometimes. She
Yeah.
did the Rat King.
She did the map.
Yeah, she did the continent.
Well, so we're going to fight hags.
I guess.
You seem
I'm
to
not
know-
going to help with that part, but I'll come along.
Okay, you
Sure.
don't want to fight
Yeah,
them,
that's
but could
fine.
you heal us and give us support magic?
I have no such healing abilities.
Do you have anything that can help us?
Suppose I have support abilities, but
Do you have some deal not to mess with them or something?
something along those lines. I will not be well liked if I am responsible for that particular
Well-
supply line interruption.
Well, it's important that all those hags like you.
It's at the very least important they don't hate me.
Okay, so we're going.
Also, I understand that their leader is rather more accomplished than normal, and if she has any ability to twist my magic, it will be a hindrance rather than a help. I'm willing to offer it, but you run the risk.
Okay, well maybe. And you said we have to kill them.
At the very least,
That's-
bully
Oh.
something out of them.
Well, we're good at that.
If you want to kill them, you might find yourself very unliked by a large number of hags. And other customers of theirs.
Alright, so we just. Alright, so it's a standard beatdown.
I'm not saying don't kill them, I'm just warning you of potential consequences.
Are we more likely to get what we want if we kill them or not kill them?
That depends on their current supply, I suppose. If they have some lying around, you're safe to just
I mean,
kill
we can
them.
always not kill them and then kill them later.
Well, we'll have to play it out like usual.
We can't, unkill a hag, right? Well, I guess we could, but it's a lot of money.
I think Lorelei's rather capable in the unkilling department.
That's true. She could heal them
Well,
after
I
we
don't
beat
know.
them down.
I don't know how hags work.
Similar enough, I should think, although I've never cared to try or had the ability.
So we can beat them down. We can give them the old smack, 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 and then if bring them back.
Also, we're kind of short-handed. I don't want Yaikzal going.
Huh?
See?
Well, we don't have
just
to go
exhausted.
immediately. Oh no, we do
Sit
need to go
down.
immediately.
No.
Yaikzal,
I sit down all the time! She's like,
you can barely stand.
no!
You've barely touched your mustard cucumber.
That was yesterday. Mustard's, ugh.
Okay, I'm so.
Man, I'm gonna have stories. to
so
tell.
do we-
Yaikzal,
Hmm.
make me a wisdom saving throw.
You have a +2 because you're next to Lorelei.
Lorelei.
I guess Drae should have had a +2 to most of his, but I don't think it really makes a difference. He rolled real low. Yeah.
Okay. 13.
As you suddenly feel this kind of comfortable feeling that kind of takes the edge off of the anger, as Ari's like, please sit down. And you would treat Ari as a close friend at the moment.
We don't know what's happening.
I mean, you would have seen her cast magic. She just cast
Oh.
Charm Person.
Can
It's like,
we need to get this dealt with Drae, but I don't feel good having, Yaikzal, like
I don't want Yaikzal there.
we should wait.
Sit down.
Drae, you can stay out of
'Cause
some
it's good
fights for a
for you.
while.
Guess.
Drae,
Trippa starts massaging your shoulders.
Drae.
Yeah, I don't know. I can be mostly, like, helpful. How often do I actually attack things anyway?
I guess it's up to you. But the thing is I don't want to leave Yaikzal here by herself. And I don't wanna bring her with us.
I mean, Yaikzal has Gale and
Sammy.
around. We don't really have enemies. Ari can watch her. He sort of like gives like a.
I'm pretty sure I'm coming with you.
I thought she was staying.
It's up to you. I said I would accompany you, but wouldn't assist too much.
We can
I think it would be rather better if I'm there for the bathing and moonlight part, but you could bring that back to me.
Or
As long as you don't botch.
It's up to you, Drae. We can like if you think this is something that you want to deal with now,
I mean, I don't love sneezing all over myself. I feel like Wednesday would appreciate me.
yeah, but is
Seconded?
Wait. that considered attacking?
I don't know.
Excuse me?
No, I'm
I
talking
don't
about
care about when it happens. I don't want it happening ever. And I don't really like what you're insinuating there. And no, I would think probably not.
No, I can do it way more than 2 times
Did it
every
happen
6
last
seconds.
night?
I just mean well no, it didn't
I
happen.
don't remember it happening
remember?
last
Oh,
night.
then we're good. So you can have sex without it happening. I mean, the thing, without it, you know.
Maybe it'll happen to Berrian. We should get Darling down here. Have a quick rump.
Are you really?
Okay,
Your brothers are pretty connected.
Drae,
Yeah.
Not as a group, him
Oh.
and Darling. Get your mind.
It's fine. It's
Do you-
No. Yep. That's.
Drae, do
Mhm.
you want to go now, or do you want to go later?
What would you going later do?
Well, give Yaikzal a chance to pop that thing out of her belly. Although it seems like if she's pregnant for any more 2 or 3 more weeks, she's gonna burst like a melon.
Fuck you!
It's
She's gonna
Berrian.
get up
As
He
and
you
pulls
feel
out a
the
book.
spell wear
No,
off,
he
you
pull-
realize that she had cast Charm Person on you.
she will like try to.
Hey, it's alright.
He pulls out a book of anatomy for pregnant people. He's like, okay,
So don't
2
run off
months.
alone.
You should be in just at the end of your first trimester.
Stop
Do you see
calling
the
me
size
fat!
differential? And he looks at he chose it to like. he's like,
Berrian,
you
shut up!
look like you should be in your 3rd trimester, and you're 2 months into your pregnancy.
She looks like she's gonna cry. Like she. Stop
Hey,
calling me fat! I'm
Baron-
leaving!
Baron
She's
reali-
gonna storm up.
Barry realizes, like, shuts the book. He's like, oh, Yaikzal.
Alright, well, I'm gonna walk her home.
You know, he grabs her shoulder. He's like, Yaikzal.
Hmm.
He's like,
Berrian,
Gives
choose
her
your
a
next
hug.
words very carefully.
gives her a hug.
Hey.
You're not
Hey.
fat.
Murder you.
Then what am I?
Knife in your back.
Beautiful and pregnant.
All the way down. You're gonna be cleaving.
Lorelei,
away.
shut your mouth.
This is all like in your head. as we're talking.
Okay, so sorry. Maze. Isaac, Maze.
On who,
Lorelei.
As Lorelei vanishes.
How long does me?
What level of a spell is that?
That's level 8.
The counter spell fails.
Intelligence.
Just intelligence checks.
Intelligence
Yeah.
checks.
Where'd Lorelei go?
Right? The second roll was a nat 20.
Holy fuck.
Lorelei.
I get 12
vanishes.
seconds.
Yeah,
You
you
have
get
12 seconds. How are you spending them?
So, Yaikzal, I'm
What?
sorry, you're beautiful, you're pregnant. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant to say that your baby's growing very fast.
My boyfriend has big in his name!
It's fine. And
Berrian, I swear to God.
I tried.
I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yaikzal,
Oh wait, she doesn't have that spell.
I bring her back to sit
You
down.
didn't try.
Yaikzal, it's okay. I didn't mean that you're fat.
Okay, Berrian, you should just.
She's like, calm down. They're immediately fast. Like, he's like, you're beautiful. She's like, okay.
Berrian, that's uncalled for and unappreciated. Yaikzal is beautiful just the way she is. And
Can you stop ripping on me? I fixed it.
oh, are you alright?
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
I don't know what that was.
Don't say that again.
I
You're fucking crazy. She'll murder someone.
in her head.
She'll
Oh, no.
murder me.
Whisper. Medically, you have to tell me that there's some shit going on.
I think she's going faster than normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't say that.
You don't think that... And this is in whisper.
Yeah.
You don't think that there's a possibility she could...
I hope not.
Well, great, because the pregnancies are 9 months and we're in 2 months.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
How much bigger?
I'm thinking the baby might come sooner.
Yeah, by C-section?
No.
By through her... Like, how? Have you seen baby sharks come out? This is like...
What's a shark?
You guys are.
You would know what a shark is.
I'm.
You actually would have met them when you went to Camerondale. They probably would have showed you sharks.
She's gonna be like, I want tea. And she's gonna walk into the kitchen to Wednesday.
All right, I'm just saying we should
thank
like.
Can I have tea?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's gonna
I'm
happen.
not saying that I feel for
There-
darling. I just like when you said it, I just sort of thought you were implying that you wanted something, and that
Oh, is it?
okay.
I don't know why you're still
Yeah, I just
bringing
don't
it
want you
up.
to think that like I want darling at all. Like that'd be
Do
crazy.
you want Dylan?
No.
Roll for deception.
Not the. No.
No. Well, I mean that's a 28.
18. So I will not ask you which one you rolled. She's like, right. So why are we still talking about it?
I just wanted to make sure you were all right, cause
I'm all right.
yeah,
I'm
good,
making tea.
Good.
Lorelei and Berrian come out of their conference. I'm just saying.
You guys also
Oh,
gone.
where does Yaikzal go?
Tea, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't want her wandering off again.
Okay, but are we on the same
She
page?
gets distracted.
Are we on the same
from
page?
things. I am keeping an eye on it.
Okay, good. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Alright, good.
Concerns noticed.
You're
I
talking
appre-
really loud. She might hear you.
I do.
You're beautiful.
She is better hearing.
You're beautiful.
She is pretty good hearing nowadays as well. It's weird.
And then she's just right over there through the door. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Kea'Na, you're a real smart ass lately.
yeah.
Okay, good. I'm like, how do you acknowledge it? He gives her like a little wink.
You know, I might be able to help you remember some stuff if you want.
What stuff?
About like the guy who said he knew you.
Ow.
Well,
I got pretty good memory, but I was really little.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty good at going into mines. I could
You should let her.
fish around if you're. Okay
You should
with
let
that.
her.
That sounds scary.
It's not. I'm very good at it.
She'll walk up. I'll hold your hand.
We can't do it in here because Berrian is a bitch.
No, we can do it in the classroom. He goes and opens up the
Make me
door.
a persuasion check.
Could it be with advantage because I said that?
Sure.
And with guidance because of Berrian's new ability.
Ah, yes, aura of guidance. That's a 17.
Can I think about it?
Yeah, of course. I don't want you to do anything you don't want, but I'm scared of that man.
I don't like him either, because he was rude to Drae.
Jay was kind of being rude to him.
Yeah, Drae does that.
Would you rather know or not know?
I don't know.
It's a very fair answer.
It does include no.
Yeah, there's lots of no's in there. But they're spelled different.
Oh.
One is only 2 letters, and the other one is a K-N-O-W.
Kea'Na,
That's so smart.
Thing.
what if I let Lorelei do it to me first?
I don't know. Why would you? Why?
Just to let you know it's safe, to show you it's safe.
You don't have my memories, though.
No, but I have some memories.
I think I still want to think about it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, Berrian, I don't care, but Ari was asking to try some of that elfin bread you made.
Oh, do you want one?
Looks over at you. I'm gonna need a persuasion check.
Guidance. Give yourself guidance.
It's a 24.
24. She looks over. I didn't ask, but I'll take some, I suppose.
Do you have a particular type of flavor you like? Like, are you like?
Do I?
What's your favorite meal?
She looks over at Laurel.
Pepperoni.
No. Just shh, I got this. What's your favorite meal? Just pepperoni.
And olives.
What's your favorite food?
Maybe a banana on it.
My favorite food?
I'm gonna get him and Drae are just like everyone's just like. Shh.
If this evening's any
As Drae
indication, wine.
slides in with like a notepad and a
Sorry.
quill.
What was your favorite meal?
Wine.
Wine.
Okay.
We could do the kind of
Should have banana
like
in
a-
it.
thing with grape.
Yeah, if we sort of put some wine
Why not?
sauce, simmer it
Grape
down.
tomato. I got it.
Put
Okay.
it in the
I'm gonna bring over. He brings over like this like Bunsen burner.
Wednesday, move aside.
Pulls out a frying pan. I'm gonna take out grape tomatoes. Mash them a couple up, cut them up a
Kinda
little bit in
like
half.
wine?
Put a little cup of wine in there. I'm like, Drae, half cup
of what?
wine.
Oh,
The rosé. Olive oil. A little bit of salt and pepper.
weird drinking.
Basil,
Don't worry,
oregano.
he's stuffed
Making
up.
the sauce. No, in the thing. Half a
Oh.
cup in the thing.
Oh. Spits into the cup.
No. Measure the bottle into the.
Okay. You pour it in the bottle.
Here. Simmers it down, gets the bread, takes it off once the sauce is ready to go, takes the thing, puts it on there,
This one's really good.
You guys are very
Takes the
passionate about
sauce.
this.
Okay, Drae? You
What?
get the matzo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I have pepperoni in the...
What? Fuck. How do you feel about chicken?
How do I feel about chicken?
She'll try it.
What else do you
try.
like?
Wednesday.
Chicken, I guess.
Wednesday,
Chicken, okay.
We have chicken.
Hey, we got chicken.
Okay,
so
Drae,
much meat
hold
in
on.
this house.
And he's like, Drae. He pulls it off. He's like, get the other pan. Throws the chicken on. Throws some spices. Like takes some chicken they had from like leftovers. Heats it up. Flicks it through. Puts the other one back on. Flips the chicken. Puts the sauce with it a little bit. Now hit it with the cheese. And at the same time he's hitting it with the cheese, I'm hitting it with the spice interspersal.
All I see is Elzar from Futurama with his little like spice
the spice
weasel.
pork?
The spice weasel. And then you bam!
And I take it. I'm like, I think this might be the best one yet.
Oh my god.
Couple of the cherry tomatoes. Just
Sadly, somewhere
Cuts
sorry,
it?
that's the wrong voice.
Uh,
somewhere along the way, I've lost my appetite. Lorelei, if you can.
I guess you know what? I'll have it.
Is she going to? She saw Drae spit up the wine.
No. He didn't spit the wine into it.
He spit it into the cup, poured the cup into the bottle, poured the bottle into your cup measurement. It's backwash
I didn't see that.
wine.
Sorry,
What?
I panicked. You
What
were
did-
yelling at me.
Why don't you want to try it?
I'll see if I can get her to have some. All right, just give
What
it.
did I do?
Give it to me.
No, he just cuts it like aggressively into 4 pieces.
Indulges in the wine flatbread.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
This is good.
Drae got that one on how well he did.
Do I get to roll?
Sure, yeah.
What do you want me to roll?
I will take wisdom, I think. You know what? I'll accept intelligence.
19.
24.
Yeah,
He's in spite of.
I've done
Drae.
research on like.
you've done well despite Drae. Like it's.
Yeah. That's really good.
Did Lorelei have some?
Yeah. Lorelei ate an entire piece in 2 seconds.
See,
It's really good. Yeah. The wine could be higher quality.
well for sure, but working with what I have on hand, but like the acidity of the cherries offset by the sweetness of the wine with the basil and the oregano, and then the sea salt.
Yeah.
With the sweetness of the mozzarella.
Yeah. All that. Yeah.
God, he is a nerd.
Wizards.
Will you give it one bite?
No. Emphatically no.
I don't know if I should be offended.
I saw where that wine went.
What? Where'd it go? It was from the bottle.
From
to the measuring
bottle
cup.
into your brother's mouth, into the cup, back into the wine bottle, into the measuring cup.
Drae, What?
You were yelling at me. I panicked.
why did you?
I panicked. Spat on it.
Okay. Look, will you give me 10 minutes?
No. I have a glass of wine waiting for me, and good company, I hope, as she looks over at Lorelei.
All right, I bid you adieu.
Sure.
Well, I guess, do we set off tomorrow, or what's your plan?
I was asking Drae about that. Do you want to wait until Yaikzal's better, or do you
Well,
want to go now?
How long will it take?
For Yaikzal?
Well, because I have to be at my school every day.
It could take a while to travel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there immediately. You might miss a day.
Well, if I miss a day, it all goes away.
That's why I'm thinking it might be worthwhile to wait a little bit.
Huh?
It's up to Drae, but
I have this convenient thing called a mask.
I've also got some like really important...
Because he has the sniffles.
Same thing for me right now. I have some stuff going on that I need to deal with.
I don't know. I don't love it.
It's up to you.
Like, yeah, I definitely don't want to be down Lorelei though. We almost.
And Yaikzal.
I might know where there's some moonlight nearby, but it's not a good idea.
Why not?
Because I don't know that the big monkey likes you guys all that much. And
We
it's
saved him.
Kind of by where he do his stuff.
We saved him from being trapped by the spiders.
Could you convince him?
Not really. He's pretty careful about who he lets around his place that he lives.
But if we just kind of sneak around,
You could try.
we're pretty sneaky.
I used to try to sneak around him all the time because he's big and like play games, and he's got pretty sharpness.
This is up to you, Kea'Na. This is your part of the woods.
I don't want you guys to get hurt, and I don't want you guys to hurt him.
Well, how about this? If he, it's something we can try, and if it doesn't work, we can go to the hags or something, and we won't hurt him if he tries to hurt us. We'll just leave.
I don't want him to hurt you.
He won't.
We'll leave if we can.
He's really big.
Yeah, but like we have
You've seen him. He's really big.
Well, Lorelei can get us.
Do you
back
think we
home
can
whenever,
talk to him?
And
no, not
Berrian
really.
can get us back home whenever. We can just like blink away.
So he's untalkable.
I don't know. I doubt he's talk toable. Can you talk to gorillas?
You did. You lived with them for years.
I know a little bit, like I know a lot of bit how to communicate with them, but it's not the same as talking to you guys.
Lorelei, don't you have
I
that...
could introduce you guys to him, but if he doesn't like you...
Lorelei, you have that spell.
I have a spell.
Yeah.
I
One that lets us talk to people and understand people.
yeah, I can make him understand us.
No, you can...
Does it? Hang on. Let me remember
Worse,
exactly
that's both
how
ways.
it works using my fast memory.
www.fastmemory.
Tungies.
Tongues.
Tongues.
Hey.
Sounds like
Okay, yeah,
tongue.
when the target speaks, any creature can understand what it says.
And can you upcast it on multiple people or no?
No, just on one, but we only need it on one.
Okay.
I could try. I mean, I've been over to the gorillas before, just... I think he might trust me. Like, why not try?
I can introduce you guys to him.
Sure, we can try that.
And if that doesn't work, maybe we just sort of sneak.
We could try. But we'd have to get everybody in because it's not really like movable and it's not easy to get to.
Okay. Well, seems like a better choice than having half of us go and try and fight hags.
I don't know, hags aren't big like he is.
This
Yeah,
is
but
a
they're
diplomacy
weird.
mission. If it doesn't work, we'll leave.
Yeah, we'll leave.
Yaikzal, I don't think you should come.
But gorillas, they're so cute.
I know, but just imagine if one gorilla punched to the belly.
I don't think you should come.
She's really like, she heard that, I was like, she's gonna start crying.
It's alright.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
It's alright. Berrian, that's a little...
It's the one that works.
It's a little patronizing. It's gonna
You
be
guys
alright.
go. I'm going home. She'll get
Yeah,
up.
so... Kea'Na, would you mind walking her home?
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
You want piggyback?
Yeah. But I don't think I fit anymore.
She's a baby.
I don't fit anymore.
I'll carry you like a princess.
Okay.
Okay. She like picks you up and starts running.
Not as easy.
Not as easy as normal. Heavier than
But
she's
you
used to.
cannot let her know that.
Nope.
Well,
Oh
Then
wow!
Kea'Na
Have you been
just,
on a
like, picks her up,
diet,
like, "What
man?
happier
You're light
than
as
you
a
used to
feather.
be," and we'll start running. Oh no, I'm sorry. Kea'Na,
You're
also
cute.
not the most skilled.
Oh no! The worst people to be insecure around.
As she will run you off towards your house, where Big Red looks over. Oh no,
What?
you are crying.
I'm fat.
You,
Never.
oh, yes. Holy fuck.
you have baby. Of course you are fat.
Fuck you! She's gonna slam the door to their bedroom.
Fuck you.
I don't think that's what she actually wants to do.
No!
See? Told you. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Ah yes, I love the Big Red and Kea'Na friendship arc that's starting.
As she will turn and leave, and Big Red's like,
Oh hey! Oh hey!
what is it this time? That's
Yeah.
how that goes. Yeah, man, Big Red is not your friend in emotional pregnancy moments. Alright, folks, that's 9:59. We are going to call it there. We will come back next week to the party trying to get Drae doused in some moonlight to figure out what is going on with this curse. A couple extra announcements this week that we've been talking about throughout. So, as always, you can find us on YouTube, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, and here every Wednesday, 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time.
And our contest.
Yes, so we just got our Instagram up and running. We want to get our name out to a few more people. We think what we're creating is pretty good and fun. So if you head on to Instagram, we have a post. If you share it to anybody, that's 2 entries. If you at them in the post, that's 1 entry. If you subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on TikTok, each of those are with 5 entries, and it's for a $100 Visa gift card, which we will mail to you. And that's where you can find that. And then also, as I mentioned, Dan and me are going to do adventure talks, although the rest of the cast can show up if they want to. And we're going to have Hive Tyrant down for it, so that'll be a lot of fun. And that's going to be at the end of this month, the Monday. I'm pretty sure that's the 30th. It'll go up on our calendar shortly. And we'll run an ad and then raid somebody as usual, so stick around for that.
How many viewers do we have right now?
And
We're at 3.
we'll see you
Okay,
guys
who's watching?
next week.
It's hard to
Hive Tyrant gave us a wave.
Bye.
Bye.